All right, guys, welcome to episode 212 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are, Cliff?
Those are Transformers, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, and Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, we have quite a bit of non-four franchise news this time around as well. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it right here every other Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. And talk toys for a couple hours. Join us in the chat. We love doing the chat. I always forget to do stuff like this. And this is Mark Haddock. This is very early morning for him, so he's being a little impatient there. This is where we want you to do it, but you can also do it at your own time, asynchronous, as my daughter's school calls it, at our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you just want to know about the show, you can visit us at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. If you want all these links that I'm talking about, as well as the next links I'm going to talk about, you can go to openyourtoys.com. Top of the page on the right-hand side, there's a show notes. Going to have links to everything we're talking about, but hopefully you're joining us on YouTube and you're going to see it all live. We can be subscribed to through iTunes, Google Play, RSS, Stitcher Smart Radio. You can email us at team@openyourtoys.com. You can voicemail us at 720-235-TOYS. And you can get a hold of Lotus Stark by doing what?
Well, you can head over to YouTube and type in Lotus Stark and watch some videos of stuff that I'm interested in.
I am officially 4 months behind on YouTube now. I feel completely out of the loop. I don't know what toys are good, what toys are bad, how Billy Bob's coming along. What new fart adventures Rock's been on. I'm so sad for myself. Anything special on the channel?
No. I mean, it's the same.
Well, that is special in and of itself. So, Rock, what about you? Where can people find you?
You can find me in Facebook in the groups at Rock Mastrangelo on Facebook and Rock the Farting Down on YouTube as we're getting closer to 100,000 total views. Ooh, ooh.
That's ooh.
I think Rock, I honestly think Rock is like the only one who looks at the total views. I don't know any other YouTuber that actually looks at the total
It's my son actually tells me. My son's like really happy. He'll be like, he did the YT studio and he's like, Dad, you gained 4 subscribers. He's like, Dad, you're popular in Germany. You've gone up 1% in Germany. You got 5% of your views from Germany.
Now he might be maybe he likes analysis and analytics.
Yeah, he just likes telling me where people are viewing my farts from.
Those Germans, they like their Scheizers.
They sure do. USA #1, Canada #2, Germany's #3. And I think #4 is Indonesia or Malaysia. It's one of those countries.
All those repressed countries, like, look at this American just letting it fly.
I had 2 people request they were willing to pay me to make private videos. So now it's borderline. It's getting into creepy territory.
Get yourself on Cameo, Rock.
Only friends. I could fart for you for money. Need that toy money. That PayPal free money ain't coming in. Gotta get that fart money.
Oh my God. I love that shit. Oh, I think you should pursue it. I think you should pursue it and post screenshots of the conversation.
They're willing to pay you to make private fart videos. Do it.
I would sell my underwear to anyone, just so everyone knows. If you want a pair of underwear and you're willing to pay for it, I need to upgrade some pairs anyways. So.
Oh my goodness! What are we doing, guys? This is It's a toy show. I don't know where this is going here.
All right.
Is this 3 guys in a cup or something? What is this?
It could be.
Oh,
Oh, I threw up in my
You're
mouth a
the
little bit there.
you're the cup, Lotus.
ugh.
All right, Cliff. Where can people find you, sir?
I post in the group as Red Menace, and that can be found on Instagram as Associate of Horror. You can check my diet progress.
Yeah, dude, fucking killing it. Like amazing. Like I'm your before, and now I want to be your after.
Yeah, dude, I was looking for a before pic because when I was getting fatter and fatter, I was not taking pictures or not allowing photos to be taken. I was looking for. When I found that one, I was like, "Fuck."
I love it. I love it, man. Put that shit out there. We all got struggles. We all got things we're working hard on. People need congratulations, and people need to understand what people are going through. I'm all about it. If you want to know what I'm going through, you're not going to find it on social media because I don't post any personal shit on there. But you can follow me at facebook.com/openyourtoys, at Slick McFavorite on Instagram, or email me. Yeah, you want to get personal, email me, man. I'll open up to you on email, no problem. Then you can screenshot it and post it in the group and be like, yeah, he actually does have a personal life. That email is slick@openyourtoys.com. All right, I think I'm going to go about this in a different way. I'm going to talk about what I am drinking first, and it's really not that exciting. I've drank it on here before. Yeah, that's the chili lager, green chili beer. Fucking, we're not drinking except for special occasions like Open Your Toys Cats. So it's just what I had left in the house because we haven't been to the liquor store in a week. It's amazing. Saving lots of dinero. Cliff, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking water.
Yeah. Rock, got some water?
Yeah, I just had dinner, some boring old water.
I love it. Lotus, come on, bring it home with that trifecta, bro.
Not this time. I have the Fit and Active Strawberry Lemonade.
Holy
It is
shit.
a flavored water beverage, 5 calories, caffeine free, low sodium, no sugar.
Oh, the caffeine and the sodium's the best part.
Yep.
No sugar, but is it the like sucralose or?
Yeah, it's the fake stuff. Yeah.
I'm that big seltzer water drinker where I just don't want any sugar.
I don't like I'm not a bubbly guy. I don't like bubbles.
Oh, no carbonation.
Nah.
Roger's here. He just posted in the chat.
Oh, I see him. See, it hides them in my layout. I can't see them. It hides them down here. What up, Roger?
Hey, man.
We're just talking about what we're drinking, and Lotus was saying he doesn't like carbonated beverages. And I was just going to tell him we buy these little things called True Lemon and True Lime, where it's literally a crystallized version of a wedge of lemon.
Yeah, the last time you told us about that, I actually looked for it. I just couldn't find it, so I don't know if that's a specialty kind of a packet of stuff. But I mean, you go to the grocery store and there's tons of different, packet. Stuff.
Yeah, I would say I haven't ever seen it in the grocery store.
Okay.
Mrs. McFavorite buys it on Amazon, which I haven't checked to see if we've had any purchases. So maybe I'll send you an affiliate link and you can purchase it on there. And then I will get 1/8 of a cent for the little box of lemon stuff you buy. All right, Roger. Well, we just got done talking how people can find you. Do you want people to find you? Are you on socials anymore? Do you do that whole thing?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook still. You can find me on Facebook. Just look up Roger Beaulieu. You'll find me there.
And if you need to know how to spell that, just email me at slick@openyourtoys.com.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you in an email because I can't even spell it. So. Well, right on. What are you drinking, Roger? You got anything fancy over there? Lotus just fucking totally killed Rock and Cliff in the coolness sector.
Oh, I'm just drinking Strongbow. So,
What's a Strongbow?
it's kind of like a cider, but not a little more alcohol-y.
Ooh, I do know what you're talking about. You got a description or an alcohol content you can read us?
Just give me a second here. I'll grab the can. I'm drinking out of a glass.
Oh, sophisticated. With one, with one finger up. Oh.
Is a can not good enough for you?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Shout out to KJ in the house and Paul Schreiber. I've been talking about people in the chat here, and also Mark Haddock from Down Under. Mark, post in the chat. What time is it where you're at right now? It's got
Mark says he's enjoying a chilled can of Coke.
Ooh. Do you have real sugar Coke Down Under or high fructose corn syrup?
I'm sure he has both. I mean, we have both, right? I mean, it's pretty common.
But you got to
now.
search it out.
You can only get the sugar stuff, at least in Chicago. You can only get that at Mexican restaurants.
What?
Oh, you can't? Oh, see, ours here at least we have we still have throwback stuff. You can still get throwback Mountain Dew and throwback Coke where it is all sugar.
Have you guys seen that new Mountain Dew flavors? Those mellow something.
Mm-mm.
Oh, there's a new Mountain Dew flavor.
All right, I got it.
It's cool looking.
You can find the Coke in the glass bottles made with sugar in every supermarket here, but it's $1 a bottle for what, a 12-ounce?
Wow,
Or
yeah,
2 liters
yeah,
for $1. But the flavor is completely different.
Oh, it's only 10:17. All right, Mark. Well, you should be wide awake then. Paul Schreiber's rocking Mountain Dew Zero. No sugar at all. Fake sugar. Let's put it that way. All right, Roger. Sorry. Go for it.
All right. It's an instant cut through of refreshing taste from classic blend of bittersweet and culinary apples.
Liking it. Like it. Ciders aren't my top pick, but it's also way high up there. Cider over IPA, cider over porter, cider over stouts.
Yeah, it's like a dry cider.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slick, you're all about the clam water, right?
Yeah.
The Michelaga.
We just had we had clam chowder the other night from a can. Nothing special, but any chance to consume clams, let me tell you.
Oh, Mark says he's got
alcohol percentage of the soup.
cane sugar. Mark says he's got a can of Coke that says cane
That's
sugar.
what I was thinking, bro. In most foreign countries, it's real sugar.
So you think that's the normal? That's not a specialty. That's just the normal.
I think so. I believe so. It's our country that has mastered this mass-produced corn syrup fucking craze.
It's a great documentary called King of Corn. It'll fucking fuck you up.
You'll be like, I'm not going to buy anything from a grocery store ever again.
I know. You start reading the ingredients of everything. Once you watch it, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. We did a no sugar diet in Taekwondo, dude. And it's like, wow, I literally can't buy anything that's not fresh meat or fresh vegetables. Everything else has high fructose corn syrup in it. It's crazy.
Yeah. How'd you feel about doing that?
I felt amazing. And we were supposed to be doing it now, but we just have too much good food left over still from the holidays that we're trying to consume. But okay, this isn't what you eat cast. This is Open Your Toys cast. Let's start off on a cheery note. Wonderfest canceled, and let me share my screen here. I'm not doing that. So Wonderfest, if people are Transformers fans, probably know about this. This is a great convention in, I think, Japan, where they give toy producers one-day licenses. So back before third party was a big thing, there were small independent toy companies producing one-day Transformer figures, one-day model kits, all that kind of stuff to be sold only at this convention. So, and some of those are some of the hardest to find because they are official products, you know.
So, I've been collecting this whole world's smallest Transformers. Well, there's definitely there's a bunch of Wonderfest exclusives.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that.
There's actually a Predaking that, if you can find it, gets sold. If you can find it, people would sell it for around $2,000 for this little mini thing. But it's official, like you said. It's an official license. There's a Springer out there. Springer and the Predaking are the only two that I know, but there's supposed to be others.
There was the Hot Rod. I almost am positive the Hot Rod was originally done. I think it was still done by Takara, but it was a Wonderfest exclusive that was only at Wonderfest. And then it got picked up into the Wave 2 case of the world's smallest, is what I seem to remember.
Wave 2.5. They did that.
Yeah, 2.5. The 2.5. Yeah. So
I still don't understand. I don't understand why doesn't Takara continue on with those figures? You know, there's all kinds of mini stuff on the market. Dude, Japanese love mini stuff. Like, why the heck? Why won't they do that? I just don't understand.
And it's got to be recent enough that they knew those molds would be valuable. Like, they've got to still have all the original molds. Like vintage, yeah, you get it. Those molds you got to destroy at some point. But I mean, that's only, do you remember, what is it, like 2006 or 2007? I can't remember.
I thought it was like 2004, but yeah, maybe it is. I don't know.
Hey,
I mean, I just I really wish they would do. I mean, there's all these other companies that are making little tiny. I mean, look at Dr. Wu, with those little tiny figures he's making, so.
Yeah, and I've got my eBay bucks, and that's most likely what they're going to go to. Even though I don't really care about the Sound Blaster, I'd rather have a Soundwave. eBay from NetCloud, they're fucking $26 shipped for those two.
Yeah,
figures.
the only thing that stinks about right now is you have the international shipping is kind of. I mean, it's probably still backlogged, and then on top of that, you're going to have the Chinese New Year stuff,
Yeah, well, that'll be the big thing is I've got to do it by the end of the month, and you're right. If I waited towards the end, I'd be fucked. But I've had super fast shipping from China. Everything has been 3 weeks or less from China recently, which it took some people that we send our care packages out. It took them 3 weeks to get it sent priority in the United States. 3 weeks. So,
yeah.
But anyways, also canceled Toy Fair. Yeah,
we all knew that was coming.
Yeah. This way.
They pushed it to May, right? And then they canceled May.
Yeah, and then they've canceled insufficiently resolved. That's how they refer to COVID-19.
Yeah, I think a lot of stuff is accurate. I mean, Consumer Electronics Show is not canceled. They're just doing it all virtual. They're doing a virtual event. I think that's what you're going to see now. Is you're going to see all these just virtual events, and people are not going to gather together anymore.
Yeah. That's my biggest fear, man. Because like I say, we reported on either the last show or the show before that is our big Comic-Con that was attracting like 60 to 70,000 people, which is pretty big for Denver. That is now indefinitely canceled. It's not, hey, we'll see you next year, all that kind of stuff.
Well, it seems like when people get together, they can't handle themselves anymore. According to what the news
oh my God,
I haven't tried standing off since Wednesday. I'm not even joking. Look, it's literally on right now.
Is it on right now? Just because I just, I get the importance of events and stuff like that, but she just gets sucked into that. It just all day it was like, look at this, and I just was staring at her phone all day. I'm like, oh my God. All right. So let's see. Toy Association remains keyed into what is possible, concentrating on its digital business offerings. Toy Fair Dallas in October. And then they're literally saying next year, 2022. Toy Fair Dallas, there's some things that have come out of that, and maybe, I don't know. I mean, they're going to have to release this news. They have to get.
I think all these places, I think all these conventions they should do it virtually.
I agree.
You know,
I agree,
why just cancel it? Why not put together some slideshows and just.
I've gone to some development that are just the same. Yeah, right. It's fucking, instead of sitting in an auditorium, you're fucking sitting behind your computer, and the slideshow's even easier to see.
So how are they going to sell their stuff if they can't even have a show for people to view it?
Well, I mean, it's still, you obviously still have your connections. You still have your rep at fucking distribution houses and stuff, and you just send everything in press releases. So, yeah, I'm like, interesting. But hey, I mean, fucking Roger and I talked for a long time a couple days ago, and it's just like, fucking this year's been insane. My office was clean at the beginning of the year, and now it's filled with this year's buys, and it's fucking ridiculous. I have never seen so much product ever in my life.
Wait. Are you talking about this year or last year? What are you talking about?
220.
Oh, 220. Okay.
Yeah, like I was supposed to be out of collecting, and now I'm fucking back in.
They pulled me out, and then they There's no getting out of the toy game.
I'll send a shout out for Paul Schreiber's No Agenda podcast. I don't know how left or right leaning that is, but let's not get into politics.
Yeah, that's not his podcast. That's a podcast that's very known, but that
what their subject matter is. All right, I'm not getting there. Let's see. This is what I need to do while I'm reading, and then everybody else can read it too. Says Mark Bricks. There's a Lego exhibition here in Melbourne that is every January. They have announced that it will be a virtual show. Looking forward to jumping on and checking it out. I'm right there.
I mean, plus all the money, all the money that is saved by doing a virtual show, you can still get your name out there.
Yeah,
the rental space, I'm sure. Just the shipping the product just to display.
Exactly.
The hotel rooms, the per diem.
Dude.
The smell.
Paul Schreiber says he was just getting out and pulled the trigger on a bunch of hot toys.
Nice.
Triple A's with us. Hello, gang. All right, let's get into this because this should really be like 5 news stories, and I just fucking combined it all into one. So it looks like we don't have a lot to talk about, but we actually have tons. So first up, rumors abound. And again, this kind of supports my whole, like, they are just fucking hammering us, man. So Walgreens exclusive 2021 Earth Mode Red Alert. Again, these are all rumors. Earth Mode Sideswipe Retool, Beast Wars Grimlock, Voyager's Beast War Dinobot Redeco. Oh, that would be stupid. A Dinobot Redeco into the gray Grimlock. Yeah. Earth Mode Mirage, same old new deco.
Wait. The Dinobot, we got that in the Classics line, right? The 2006 Classics line. That was Dinobot in the gray deco.
Did we get it in a gray? I don't remember it in a gray deco. No, I'm pretty sure it was brown. I thought it was the regular Beast Wars.
But I think you need to Google that. I have that. I just.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
I have it.
So you're saying
what it looks like.
Dinobot.
Yeah.
Grimlock.
Classics. 2006. That's the beautiful packaging that I like. I really like packaging. Oh.
No, this is the regular Classics one, which was not a Dinobot. The regular Classics.
Yeah, the Classics was Dinobot.
No, that was Grimlock.
Oh, it said
original
Dinobot.
classics. Oh, did it?
I thought
Oh, it
said
might have been
Dinobot.
a fucking. It might have been a whatchamacallit, like a fucking copyright thing. But they made a Dinobot in like generations. But the first classics Grimlock was like this kind of stylized mini T-Rex. Oh, we didn't even get through the fucking thing. Got side swiped. What I'm kind of excited is about the Beast War 2 Seekers, so Skywarp, they're calling them here. Release of NPM Barricade, another re-release of NPM Camaro Bumblebee. Next rumor, toughest to believe yet. Okay, let's not talk about a whole Shattered Glass line on Hasbro Pulse. Yeah, probably not. Beast Wars Megatron. Rumored to have 2 upcoming redecos, T-Rex and T-Rex from Jurassic Park 1. That's crossover. Jurassic Park, Beast Wars crossover. Who's digging that? Anybody?
No one.
I am. Sheesh.
I'm surprised
I mean,
they
what
take this
makes it Jurassic
hound and
Park?
make it like a Jurassic Park Jeep. You know?
Oh, it's a Jeep?
No, I'm saying I'm surprised you don't take like hound.
Yeah, yeah.
Hound,
Make
yeah.
a hound and
No,
then make
Jurassic
a
Park.
Ooh.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Rock.
The Alternator's hound too, because the
Nah.
Alternator's he has a good robot mold for that
Yeah.
time, but
Yeah.
yeah,
They were just overly complex to transform, you know.
I agree.
But they looked great. The vehicle modes looked awesome. They look like die-cast freaking Hot Wheel cars.
1/24 scale.
Yeah.
That's what got Mantis 99s.
Oh, what picture is that? What is that? That's kind of a cool looking Dinobot.
This is the original Beast Wars Dinobot in some kind of weird deco.
Oh, really? I kind of like
Grimlock.
that. It's like you don't like that? The snowy version?
I like the white. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's cool.
But let's see, Thundercracker. Let's see, Seekers based on the Bumblebee movie Starscream mold. Thundercracker, Amazon, Skywarp, Walmart, and Thrust as a target. So we already got Ramjet as the original color scheme to that fucking Studio Series 1. So yeah, one more, and we have all six color versions of that Studio Series Bumblebee Starscream mold. Let's see. Well, Mary hoping for a Beast Wars Inferno, which was the Ant, Tarantulas, and Pterosaur. Pterosaur Terrorize. 2020 will only give us Tarantula, or 2022 will only give us Tarantula. It will not be based on the Black Arachnia mold. Crocodile Fossilizer would still happen. That would be dope. For people that don't know, Megatron was
Megatron was a crocodile originally.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whenever I hear someone say crocodile, that Dundee just pops into my head.
I think of Crocodile Rock from Elton John.
Okay. I don't even know who that is, but I think of Crocodile Dundee.
You don't know who
Elton John is?
Oh no, I know who Elton John is. I don't know what the reference crocodile means.
Crocodile Rock?
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know songs. I mean I know what songs are. I just don't know reference.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't know names of anything. I know names of no media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, but if you play a song for me, I'll be like, yeah, I know what that is. I just don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I'm sure you've heard it. It's pretty famous.
Oh no, I've heard a lot of stuff. I just don't know what it actually is named, or just like I don't know actors and actresses. And
I'm right there with you, dude.
Yeah,
we were just talking about sports teams and how people will be like, yeah, I'm a Broncos fan, and you'd be like, all right, name 5 players on the Broncos, you know. And I'm a huge Saints fan, and I would have a problem with that just because it's such a block. I watch every game every year, and I have such a block with names that I probably couldn't do it on the spot. All right, sweeps based on Scourge mold, of course. So that would be the whatchamacallit, Voyager mold we're getting now, and Junkions. The line will be released is not certain, since there are 3 lines where G1 characters can now be found. All remaining G1 Dinobots will eventually see the light of day, of course. A Studio Series Coronation Starscream with remolded shoulders and wings in 2022. So, also Earth mode side swipe. But anyways, yeah, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Like the amount of product they're putting out. Like looking at my fucking toy tracking purchasing checklist. I've been catching it up and doing all my recent stuff and looking at it. I have spent more this year, and again, this is kind of stupid broken record, more this year unemployed than I've ever spent in a year in my life.
Last year.
Or yeah, sorry. Last year, sorry. It's one of those
I'm trying to move. I'm really trying to move forward. I'm trying
you want to
leave
get
the
out of
past alone.
2020.
Yeah, I'm really, yeah.
Can we play a guessing game later to see like a high low on what you spent for the year? Can we all get like one crack at it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it, dude. I'm down. I'm ashamed, but I still have no shame.
My guess is 6,400.
I think okay, I don't want to give anything away.
I'm gonna need to know your budget before I overshoot it.
My budget's 2,000.
Yeah, I was gonna go for 1,000, but if he's
Your
selling over
budget's 2,000,
64, yeah,
nothing lower than 4.
All right, new kingdom listings here. So these are actual listings being found by a German site. We're also going to have more German site findings here in a second. But core class Soundwave, so a Legend Soundwave, core class Dracodon, deluxe class Scorponok, deluxe class Wheeljack, deluxe Wing Finger, Track Shadow Panther Pipes, Slammer, Waspinator, Voyager, Rhinox, Tigertron, and then a leader Galvatron. Oh, they're going to make that Galvatron a leader when the fucking... Oh, they're probably going to give it a bunch of extra parts. But anyways, so, I mean, just again, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Let's see, going back here, more mainline shit, Wave 2 stock photos. So we get Air Razor, again, one of my least favorite things.
Oh, I kind of like the bird.
Do you?
Because we don't get we don't get any bird transformers. Plus, I love the box art. You know, I've been saying it a lot. I know I've been saying it a lot, but I gotta tell you, the box art I really like. It is really cool.
I agree. I
haven't seen these in person yet, so once I see them in person, I'll probably like it even more.
Well, and these are deluxes. I've seen the leaders and Voyagers. The deluxes is where they have a lot more of the art. But yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice robot legs down here to get a cool fucking hawk.
Caw-caw,
you know.
caw-caw.
Shout out to Cobra Kai. Fucking
Eagle Fang.
Yeah. If you're willing to get some eagle fangs on
I just started watching Cobra Kai for the first time, and I love it. I think
it's so fucking good. It's so much better than it has any right to be.
Yeah,
I'm just starting. I finished season 1, and I'm just beginning season 2. And I tell you, it's a great story. I don't know why it took so long for me to watch it, but
it's a fun show.
And no spoilers, but I mean, they balance the goofiness of what it is to what it should be perfectly. Like it is, dude, it is. But anyway,
it's awesome.
There you go. You guys, Roger, you watched Cobra Kai yet?
No, I'm out on the Cobra Kai. Sorry, man.
Are you a
that too,
Karate
Roger.
Kid guy?
I watched the movies back in the 80s, yeah. But
listen. I'm not a Karate Kid guy, Roger. I'm not into it, you know. But I ran out of everything to watch, so I clicked on it, and it's a really good show. Like, it's really, really good. It's not like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but
All right, I'll watch 2 episodes of it.
Yeah.
If I'm not
That's
into
all
it
you'll
after
need.
2,
yeah, two
Yeah.
episodes.
Then I'm
Yeah,
out.
Give it a shot.
they do
'Cause
it
that's-
well.
That's how YouTube got me to buy a subscription. Is they put the first 2 up for free.
Yeah, because
And
it
I
used to be a
watched
YouTube show before they
Yeah.
put it on mainstream. Yeah.
now
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
on
2 is
Netflix.
all you'll need.
And the episodes are short. They're a half hour, 35 minutes. It goes.
Yeah.
And they all end with cliffhangers. So you're like, fuck.
Yeah, they're serials for sure.
But I mean, there's so many there's just so many '80s references throughout the whole show. You know, it's really good.
Oh my god. Oh, and this last season about made me pass out. I was like, how are they going to pull all this off? And they fucking did it perfect. Like, oh my god, like crying at some of the end of episodes. I'm building it up too much. Everybody just go watch it.
No, you're good.
All right, here we go. Possible first look at Rusty Siege Ironhide and Kingdom Cheetor redeco. I don't know what, isn't that regular Cheetor deco, but I'm digging all this. Now we'll have a spoiler talk at the end. But I'm digging the War for Cybertron stuff. I'm liking the dead and decrepit stuff. I don't know how this is a repaint.
Did Cheetor always have his head on his chest of a?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
always had his head on his
Yeah.
Oh, really? I
thought
guess
so.
I never noticed.
Looks
that.
like a McDonald's toy.
Yeah, that toy.
Well,
doesn't look
it's
good at all.
posed weird. I mean, I'm
Pose
sure
just
this.
laying on a porcelain tile. It looks like.
Do you know what this is? This looks like a core class. This doesn't look. I just got the rat trap, and that look. Yeah, maybe it is fucking. All right. Anyways, let's just say it looks crappy. If it's a deluxe, yeah. See. Anyways, we got too much stuff to cover to fucking get stuck on. Oh, was that?
Yeah,
Oh.
you were just there.
Oh shit! That means I missed a link then.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's true. It's the main line. We're all going to see this shit. This was kind of cool. Again, if you're caught up, Zombie Rust Barricade. I don't like that it's Barricade because I don't believe in Barricade in the G1 continuity, but whatever. And then this is really cool. The fucking Paleo Trex, the fucking T-Rex as a clear purple version.
It looks like a McDonald's toy.
No, he looks as good as he can for making a skeleton. I agree. These photos are not the most impressive. This is somebody on somebody's granite cabinet. AAA is here. I haven't been looking too close. AAA is saying, can't wait for the boys to come back. Boys has been amazing too.
Oh man, Borden's off the hook.
Dude, even if you're not a superhero fan, like it's just amazing storytelling without a ton of superhero shit. Some of my most favorite actors and actresses, the chick from the You're the Worst. I love her. Cliff, you know the You're the Worst? That's
No.
oh God.
Oh shit!
You're the
You just
worst.
stumped Cliff.
Well, it's a
Well, I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
yeah, it's
So
a
you got to check out the
sitcom.
boys, man.
Yeah.
No, I've seen The Boys. I've just never heard of
Yeah,
I've never
Cliff.
seen You're the Worst.
Cliff, you
Yeah,
better
he
start
did
watching
know
The Boys.
He didn't know the goofy romantic sitcom that I was referencing. He knew the good show. Not
Sounds like it's the worst.
and this is really sad. This is our only GI Joe news. Three more code names have come up for the GI Joe quote retro line. Atlas, which they're saying is a Cobra Trooper down here because Cobra Infantry was Atlas 2, and then Leo and Meteor. So again, just no other news. I don't like to get into the conjecture of what fucking code names mean and bullshit, but there's a fourth wave coming for retro, just so you know. MP Skids, which Rock, I know you hooked somebody up in the group with one or two retro figures. Are you collecting those figures? Are you?
I haven't seen them except for that one time that Ed Arndt had that show a pic of the Walmart with the display. I have not seen one. I haven't seen the 6-inch series since that second Roadblock figure, the one that looked more like Heavy Duty. I have not seen a 6-inch G.I. Joe. The only place I see him is people scalping them in all the Facebook groups for $110 for a Viper and $65 for Firefly.
That's not bad.
Fucking brutal, man. Brutal.
65 for Firefly, I mean, like, because I've only seen them for like 100, 120.
Jeez.
Yeah, I saw a guy with 9 of them in New Jersey. Because I do my marketplace within 100 miles, and the guy had 9.
Oh,
but I just love. I mean, I cannot believe the absolute fighting in these Facebook groups over these GI Joe figures. I can't believe it. That Viper. I mean, Hasbro guys, come on. They're gonna re-release it. Don't be stupid. Don't pay $100 for it. They'll do something. The goggles will be a different color. They'll make the mask gold. They'll do something, and it'll come back out again.
Yeah, they'll just re-release it, and they'll get to the point where it's so flooded that it'll just be a peg warmer.
Yeah, come on, it's Hasbro. Don't be stupid.
They got to get to the pegs
to
warm them.
Yeah, but it's just that constant, it's that constant search, I mean, look at what Peter said in the chat, he's just getting frustrated,
and I'll drop this. You could have traded one of your Vipers for a Firefly. That I want that in the chat, because like some of us that have none of these, AAA had 2 Vipers to do a photo shoot with. So I just want to put in there when everyone's like, poor Peter. Poor Peter has 2 Vipers that he's been able to open and play with. Now
I got the Firefly from Fortnite. I'm good.
Me too. That's what I said. I said I'm good with the fucking Fortnite Firefly. That's where I'm at. Oh, Breakalizer's chiming in. Here we go. Let's see. A friend of mine in Michigan told a story where a guy had to be escorted out of Target because he was making threats to the manager of G.I. Joe's. Oh my God.
I've seen a few videos.
Escorted out by the police, not the little generic blue-shirted Target security.
There was a video of about 5 guys in the electronics section by the doors waiting for somebody to come out of the back. Some guy walks by with his phone, and he's like, he went to go talk to an associate, and this one guy jumped on him. He's like, "You're cutting the line. We're all here waiting for Vipers." And he's like, "You want to go try to sneak one from in front of us? We're all online." And the guy's like, "No, I'm not even here for that. I'm here for this toy for my daughter." And some guy videotaped the whole thing. They called him the Toy Karen. And I'm like, this is the shit that makes me not want to collect fucking toys anymore. See a bunch of big fat guys in flannels. "I'm going with the Viper. I'm going to get the Dino Frog. I was using the doors open. That's my toy."
Has it gotten that fucking bad out there? Like, are you kidding me right now?
Yes, Roger. It's gotten bad. There's less people waiting for the fucking COVID vaccine than people waiting for Vipers.
Jesus Christ.
That's how bad it is.
Ed Arndt's super successful, and Ed Arndt does 6 a.m. lines. They do the Pop Finder fucking app. They find where they're going to be. 6 a.m. line, him and his buddy. And he's successful, so more power to him. And now, like you say, Rock, fucking don't be the Karen. Nobody's gonna jump in front of you, but I don't know.
They're fucking toys. Like,
yeah, they're fucking toys, man. Like, and we're worse than kids. Like, we fucking will fight each other for this shit.
This is why kids don't want to buy toys. They see a bunch of fat dudes. They're like, look at the bad, pathetic fat dudes waiting to get these toys. Yeah, let's just play video games online.
Just giving us all a bad fucking name, man.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Somebody was going to say, I think, Roger, were you going to say something about?
Oh, I was in Walmart about 3 weeks ago and going through the aisle looking for like He-Man or G.I. Joe. And of course, there's nothing there. And some young kid is there, and he's got a stock cart with him, and he's trying to like stock the shelves. So this guy, I would say was probably in his 20s, is losing his fucking shit on this guy because apparently on the website there's an exclusive Marvel figure that Walmart has. And he keeps, I guess on his phone it tells him that they have X amount in store. Not realizing that's just a general number that Walmart throws out there to get you in the store. So he is losing his fucking mind on like this 16-year-old kid who's trying to stock shelves. And the kid's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, let me go through those fucking boxes and figure out who this guy is. He's like, well, we can't do that. He's like, I don't fucking care. I'm here for this figure. Why don't you fucking have it? And he kept showing the picture of the figure to the guy in his face. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? You're a 20-year-old like fucking child.
Oh my god, dude!
And then
That
I
was
almost
me
started
last year trying to
crying.
get Soundwave in the cassettes. That's why I don't go to Walmart anymore.
Yeah, and here's AAA's. To be fair, it took him 2 weeks every day, and he was able to get two.
And how much time and gas did he spend trying to get these two figures? You know?
Yeah, see, I'm out for the time and gas, man. I'm out for that shit.
Well, and Peter does good. He calls. Like I don't know if it was him or maybe somebody else that posted that they had called and told people to hold one for him, and they're like, okay, and they're like, you got it, right? And they're like, okay, yeah, and they showed up, and they're like, well, somebody else asked for it, so we gave it to them, you know. Oh shit. All right. Let's see. I was about to hit back on the wrong fucking thing. Skids. I hit magnify on the wrong thing. Skids coming. Who cares? Anybody here a Skids collector?
You know,
What the fuck is Skids?
Yeah, I know. Everyone says, Skids, but I don't know. I think it's good that there's something different coming, but it's a very popular figure in Japan. That this car, this Honda, car is super popular, man.
Yeah, good point. The alt mode is definitely something kind of like we'll touch on Raiden here in a little bit more closer to Japanese customers for sure. And then of course, like a Thundercracker 2.0. Yeah, you think they're gonna do a whole remold of a figure and not release repaints of it?
They'll do Acid Storm and they'll do it all.
God. That looks sick, man. That looks fucking awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
They look good, but they're expensive. I mean, the pricing is ridiculous on these 2.0 figures.
What are they going for?
Aren't they like $250?
Yeah, I was gonna say 240 is what I thought they were.
It's crazy.
Yeah. When you can get a
I'll just wait for the knockoff, man.
You're what's killing the community, Roger.
Well,
you're booted. You're out of here. Okay, let's split up some of this stuff. What we know so far. So this was brought to my attention by Ed Arndt. Toy News Eye. Again, I have my own personal reasons for not following this site anymore. But this article had the best links on what's been released so far, what's due up, what's up for pre-order right now, what's going on with the Origin fan choice content, all that kind of stuff. If you're seeing Panther right now in your Targets, that's one of the only new figures I've seen in Target. You may want to skip it because there's a Walmart exclusive that's going to be a flocked Panther. And yeah, bro. Yeah, and $15 more just to add some glued on fuzz to them.
So that was never in the original. They never had a flocked one.
The
original was flocked.
Yeah.
Oh, the original was flocked. Oh, then this is the one you got to get.
Yes, exactly. And now they're charging $15 more to glue some fuzz to it.
It's 50 years later. Who cares?
You're like, flocking costs a lot for flocking's sake.
And the package is flocked. That's like the package is going to be flocked. It's like, I don't fucking need a flocked box.
I got
Does
the
it
vintage
say
one right
that?
here.
Did it say that somewhere?
Yeah, they said that when they were doing that. Whenever they released all the other news and stuff, they said that the box was flocked too.
Oh,
That is fucking epic.
So you're saying that you can just feel the outer of the box and
it'll feel like the
it'll
fuzz.
feel furry and fuzzy.
Yep.
Oh my God.
That's kind of cool.
That's what she
I guess
said.
that would, again, it's $15 more than the retail.
Dude, you're getting a box and a cat flocked. I'd pay 15 fucking bucks for that shit.
Trust me, if the box is flocked, I'm paying the money. Period.
Yeah.
That's
He likes the one-shot lightning bolt opening boxes. So
Who doesn't like a little fuzz on their box anyway?
I like a little bit, dude. I'm tired of that shit. It's been since I was a teenager that's been going on.
No hair, no flare. Woo!
Oh, God. Yes. Please put a little bit on it, ladies, especially at our age. Let's see. Rise of Evil 2-pack at Target. This is dope. Keldor and what's the other dude?
Cronus.
Cronus, yeah.
Yeah.
why does it come with 8 gold figures?
Those are the
There's test shots.
test shots that will eventually be colored like these, Lotus.
Oh, okay.
That's what they normally do with toys. They'll produce it in one color first, and then they'll add different paint apps or different colors to it.
Okay. Well.
Unless you're
This is-
Hasbro and you're trying to
Listen,
sell
there's a
2 packs of
lot of-
shitty Star Wars figures.
Listen,
Oh, my
SDCC
God.
Metroplex came with a whole bunch of just stale gray figures, and so
I feel you.
these could
I
be
feel you.
Safubi, or you don't know what that is. It just looks like eight gold figures, and gold is not traditionally the prototype color. It is gray. So
Right.
I don't know if I even agree with you in this.
They're doing a 7-inch scale with 30 points of articulation.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck?
Well, welcome to the fucking show, man. Obviously, Roger hasn't been listening to the show, but
I broke that news live.
yeah. That was months ago, Roger.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Oh man, I'm
But-
shitting the bed here.
So yeah, and they're going to be doing crazy, like not like fucking the classics where the buck was just reused constantly. Look at all these different versions. Oh my God. So anyways,
Wait. So
Oh,
they're
excuse me,
blind
excuse me.
box, $40 figures, blind box?
No. This is
You
just
can't
the
see
box.
through the boxes though.
You can see the back. That's a solo.
Yeah, you're seeing the back of the box.
Oh wow. that's
He's
bad.
And
trolling
now I
you,
can't.
and you don't
I
even
was
see
gonna
it.
say, I'm like, now I can't even tell if you're being sarcastic or not. All right, moving on from non-devil worshipping toys to McDonald's premiums. This has got to make every red-blooded American happy. This is actually kind of cool. These are 1995 early concept sketches for premiums. Blah blah blah. You can tell it's very official because it's all typed out like this. There we go. We see a Megatron.
Are they re-releasing this?
They did release some of these. So I have a Rhinox. He's orange and purple for some reason from this line.
Scorpion, bad guy.
Yeah. You see Shockwave as a bat, Optimus Prime as the lion, and Prowl as, I don't know what that is, jackal monkey or something. I don't know. But if anybody's interested in this kind of stuff, it's just kind of cool to see these internal documents finally get released. They did do a line. Oh, there you go. Prime is a little transforming head toy. Oh shit, color. Manta
Doesn't
Ray.
make it any better.
Come on. Dragonfly to Megatron. Wow, this is crazy.
Dude, this is fucking stupid.
Oh, see, I love this shit, Roger.
Oh, it's
I
good
think
design. Don't get me wrong.
But I love tchotchkes. And so much so we might be talking about more McDonald's premiums later. Now, absolutely gorgeous. These $35 to $40 model kits from Flame Toys, the people responsible for $400 non-transforming ultimate versions of Transformers. We get the Furai model Windblade. And this is dope because this is, anytime you've seen her where she transforms, she doesn't have those elegant lady lines. Her wings are too big, all this kind of stuff. This is kind of the Evangelion version I picture that was voted for by lots of people when she became the Hasbro fan vote for
I'm
a
just
toy.
surprised. I'm surprised Hasbro signs off on stuff like this.
See, I fucking love it.
With the boobs and stuff.
Are you talking about the boob? Yeah, but they put boobs. I got a
Scarlet
RC
has
right here
boobs.
with boobs. Yeah.
Baroness has boobs.
Yeah, that's true. Baroness. Yeah, you're right. I guess. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess they're just they're defined.
Roadblock has boobs.
Yeah, this is a teardrop form right here for sure. And it's got a little bit of protrusion.
You got the side shot there. A little bit,
Yeah,
I don't know if Baroness and Scarlet look like that.
Quite as perky. Well, they're older now. They're in their middle age.
That's right.
All right, let's get into third party Centurions.
Ooh, yeah, that's cool. What's going on with these?
Yeah, come check this out. Let me walk you down the
these look sick.
Let's scroll all the way down. You're seeing parts here. I want you to see a whole photo. Booyah. So yeah, this company called Ramen Toy. Now they're saying they all formerly worked for toy companies. This thing just launched at the beginning of the year. Can I get a zoom on this? Here we go. This thing just launched at the beginning of the year, 1/10 scale. So we're talking 7-inch.
That's all the size they were originally. It's about 7 inches.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they were huge toys.
Big. Okay, I didn't realize they were that big, so that's dope. So nothing. They're calling them Naval Commander, Air Force Commander, and Armor Commander. Obviously, no talk of officially licensed, but this is going to be their take. They said they've all worked for toy companies before because everybody's like, "Hey, you just popped up at the beginning of the new year." And now you're saying you're going to take orders for toys in May and they're going to be ready by the end of the year. So people are kind of questioning them. They've been able to respond pretty intelligently. They're not just hiding out or anything. They're actually engaging with fans. And I mean, this is a big part of fucking Asian toy collecting, part swapping and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, it has to have a license. Like you can't say that they're Centurions if they're. I mean, they're cool figures, but
Yeah,
well, and they're calling them 80s commanders.
Yeah, they're not.
So they're going the third party route. They're not saying these are Centurions. But
okay, I got you.
But 80s commander, naval commander, all that kind of shit. So no price. People have been pestering them. I look through all kinds of posts on here. Again, this is only like a week and a half old, and they just won't say they're going to be SH fit. People have said, "Are you SH Figure Arts? Are you Mayfex?" They won't put them in they won't put themselves in a category yet. So, but something cool.
It took this long because back Sigma 6 basically took the Centurion gimmick.
Yeah, anytime you have ports and armor, anytime you have a port, you're basically rolling off of Centurions, So, all right, let's see what we got up next here in third party. Is this really? Did I hit? Okay, never mind. 25 projects, the most ever, get ideas reviews for Lego. And actually, let me get back to some of these. Let me skip past all the GI Joe crap. Let's see. AAA said he does call before he goes. Hot Wheel collectors shove kids down under. Yeah, that's just like you dirty Australians shoving kids for Hot Wheels. I feel like there's nothing great out there for Marvel Legends collectors to buy. So they're getting into GI Joe stuff. So Legends doesn't have enough, so they're now trying to fucking hunt GI Joe. AAA saying he'll try the Evolutions line. Oh, I know you will. Officially the Masterverse. Now let's see if there's anything good here. So we got a 737, one of the most popular planes of all times. They just did the Roman Coliseum, so I doubt we're going to get this little mini Coliseum.
The Mystery Shack.
Balls. Is that like a kid's game or?
I have no idea, man.
From Gravity Falls. I think that's a mystery series, like kind of like a Twin Peaks-ish type thing. Yeah, it says Gravity Falls.
Huh.
Yes, Police Academy Legos. Oh man.
Which shout out to Hoffs. Unfortunately, she passed away this week, or maybe last week. But Bag End, Red Dwarf Starbug. I mean, that's okay. So Avatar, I get Avatar. That would be a pretty good one if they could do the license. A classic castle, so kind of in the castle motif of the old school days, but built with new building techniques. An open MRI. This is the craziest thing ever, in my opinion.
Who would want
it'd be
that?
a great a kid that had an MRI, maybe.
Oh yeah, I want to build Legos to remember the time that I had to stand still for 30 minutes straight while I hear beeps and boops, and you got to worry about if you moved and you have to restart the test again. Oh yeah, I want to build that as a kid.
Motorized.
Hey, Rock, I'll have you know, I spent a lot of time in hospitals as a kid because I had cerebral palsy, and my doctor made a leg brace for my buddy so that my buddy would also have a leg brace that matched mine. So a sick kid might really want one of these.
Hey.
I don't know. I had an MRI a month and a half ago. It's not a pleasant experience. I can't imagine.
I fell
being
asleep.
Like, I want to build it. I want to build it.
Wow, big shout out, Cliff. I'm glad you recovered successfully from CP. Or is that something that's always there?
Oh yeah, I have a limp.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's sad. But that was dope.
It doesn't get any worse. Yeah.
That's
cool.
good. I think this would be my vote if they could get the license. Now we of course know the second Avatar movie was supposed to come out last year and it didn't. So I assume I haven't seen lists where it says it's coming out this year. But
do you guys hear the music like when someone says Avatar? Or no.
No, I don't anymore.
You guys don't remember the music
recently enough.
I never even saw the movie.
Yeah, neither did I.
Wow, you guys are missing
What?
out.
No,
What?
at all.
I saw the trailer. I'm like, oh, I saw Dances with Wolves already. I'm all set.
Oh my
That has
god!
nothing to do with
come
Dances with
on!
Wolves. That's-
It's
I
the
heard it's
exact
an
same
exact
plot as
ripoff.
Dances with Wolves.
It is
Yeah.
the
Exact same
exact
plot.
same. Hey, The Force Awakens is the exact same story as Star Wars, and
Yeah,
I
but there's
still
fucking lightsabers in that.
Oh my god, there is mech suits.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
that movie
there's a
is
lot of
fucking
cool.
brutal.
A mech suit with a dagger. Like, all right, you guys
Listen,
gotta watch that.
you can take your tail and fuck the other person with your tail.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's a whole lot of tail fucking.
Oh, now you said tail fucking. I'm all in.
Spoiler.
I'm gonna go on demand right now. You
Yeah,
had
just-
me a tail fucking.
It just didn't interest me. I saw the trailers. I just had no interest and never went and saw
Go
it.
watch it now. Go watch it now.
Tonight I'm watching Cuffs with Christian Slater. I already have it out. I'm ready to go.
Fucking
That's
god.
ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I'm a huge Kristen Slater fan, and you should be watching Avatar before it comes. Anyways, Spirit Away, which one they just got dethroned as the top grossing movie in Japan or China or both of all time by a new anime feature that I can't wait to see locally. Jumanji, very cool. House broken in half. Little Venice. Auto Union Type C race car. Maybe Mark Haddock might be able to chime in on that. Automated garbage truck.
Ooh.
Oh, kids will go crazy for that shit.
Yeah.
Kids fucking love garbage trucks.
I'm so fucking mad. I just had to get a new fucking recycle bin because our recycles will no longer pick up anything that's outside of the bin. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to buy a new recycle bin because we produce a lot of recycles here. Anyways.
A whole bunch of pieces stuck together?
We need it. We had a big TV box and they're like, it has to be broken down in your container. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. TX Master Games, Milwaukee Art Museum. This one is absolutely dope. I want to go to the Milwaukee Art Museum now. Car Wash, very cool, rock and roll themed. Wallace and Gromit for
that's cool.
any UK people out there. Among Us, this is again something I think I should know, is probably a video game, but I don't understand it at all.
My nephew just described it to me. It is literally The Thing with like cartoon characters.
Oh, so trying to figure out who's it.
Who's the alien? Like, and you're basically, you look like Teletubbies. You're like in these big bubble suits
with a little helmet on, or a
I guess. I mean, he described it to me. I'm like, Gavin, you're just telling me the plot to The Thing. He's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like,
oh, this is dope. Roman warship. I think, again, the build quality is probably 100 times that of the Mega Constructs, but the Mega Constructs did a Viking ship with their shields all out and all that kind of stuff. This is dope.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Addams Family Mystery Mansion. The Thing is amazing. Look at that, just the little tiny clock.
Now let me ask you guys. Can you guys hear the music?
Oh yeah.
Do 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 do.
Well, and that's a big thing because Addams Family is easily in my top 5 pinball games too.
Oh, that was that's a fun one. Almost is Twilight Zone in there?
No.
Oh, Twilight Zone was always my go-to.
I know it's a super popular one, and I don't dig it. It doesn't have enough smoothness to it, in my opinion. Blue Chip 100, 1957 GMC, and then a Viking Village. So just ridiculous amounts to review. Why don't we go around the horn here? If you can, let me. Oh yeah, there we go. Rock. If you had to buy one Lego set, what would you buy out of these?
The Roman ship.
The Roman ship.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool.
Good choice. Good choice. Lotus.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you. There's just really nothing. There's nothing really.
You have to buy
catching
one
me.
or you die, Lotus. Which one?
How about
I'll
one of them
die.
is free? You won a contest and you can pick any one.
And
you can't resell it, so don't pick the biggest one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And you can't donate it to a kid, so don't pick a kid one.
Well, just because I know the Addams Family, I'll just go with the Addams Family.
There you go. I was going to say, Avatar and Addams, you felt a visceral connection to the music, at least.
Yeah, maybe I should go with Avatar. You're right. Probably Avatar, because it's going to be more colorful and fun.
Fun. I agree.
Yeah.
Cliff, what about you?
I do Addams Family, and then if maybe Wallace and Gromit.
Big fan of theirs. Don't miss a movie.
I like Aardman Studios a lot. Probably my favorite animated movie of all time is Chicken Run, which they did too.
I do. I do dig Chicken Run.
You like the California Raisins, or
I was a California Raisins in second grade for Halloween.
I had California Raisins action figure. Did you guys have the I had the California Raisins.
Yeah, they were like static.
Yeah.
Hey Lotus, guess what? I hear the music.
Figurines.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yep. All right, I made me a full costume out of felt. It was awesome.
It's awesome. All right, Roger, from the great north, what would a Canadian pick?
Well, it's a toss up between the MRR machine and the random blocks.
the TX Master Games one.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that is. Actually, no, I want the classic trucks.
The classic.
Do you think there'll be add-ons to the MRI machine? Like you can go to the receptionist and book your next appointment? I mean, really.
You can sit in the waiting room for 3 hours.
The waiting room where you fill out the 18 pages of HIPAA stuff.
And you're watching horrible daytime TV.
Judge Judy in the waiting room. Yeah.
You're right. Judge Judy was on almost every time I went in for shit with my ankle. All right. TMT Prime. Oh shit. I don't have the latest one of these. Latest one of our show notes. I added something. So this is the Transformer movie toys that we thought their name was very spot on. Just a render, but we've seen it done amazingly by what was it, TFC Toys, or it says it somewhere in here. New project based on.
Hey, do you guys say Weibo or Weibo?
Weibo. I'm a Weibo.
I say Weibo.
Is that correct? Should I think
Weibo? I think Weibo is the American way of saying Weibo.
He's trolling me again.
He's always doing.
Big friend.
Weibo's Weibo, but they don't fall down.
Can you hear the music?
Okay, I'm just going to plug it in. Oh yeah, because this is something I just saw here. I'll just plug in the fucking URL because I didn't upload the show notes. Blah, blah, blah. This was found locally. We talked about this on the show. Those 6-inch aliens are showing up. So this is kind of cool.
Holy shit. Does the one from Alien 3 come with a dog?
I guess that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, quote, people said they actually had names like Warrior and Drone. I'm not seeing it on the pack. Oh, it's up here somewhere. But yeah, people were saying they're actually called Drone and Warrior. Oh, I like this one. You can't see this, can you?
No, we can see. We saw the picture.
Oh, you can? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was showing my desktop or just a window. Oh, here it goes. Drone and Warrior. And yeah, I guess like you're saying, this is the fucking definitely Aliens 3 with the dog and shit. I like that this one has a little canister. So this was just found 7-inch, $10. That's my favorite thing.
Can't beat that price.
Yeah.
That's
usually
really cool. Real cool Kenner throwback.
Oh, and they're Walmart exclusives. That's what I was saying.
But I've actually never had a problem finding Lanard shit at my Walmart. They're overstocked with Lanard shit.
And what's crazy is I slept on the big Christmas pack, the $20 one. That came with like an alien and 4 figures and the APC. I was just going to get it out of a lark. And I saw it like the first week that their Christmas sets hit and never saw it again. I looked for it for a month and a half, man. I thought for sure it'd go to clearance and no. That shit sold out super fast. All right, store report. Back to Happy Meal premiums. This month's McDonald's premiums are going to be Cyberverse figures. And I like that when they do figures. I don't like when they do like a Compass and Optimus Prime's head or something like that. I'd definitely rather them transform. I don't know what's going on with their chests. Say here, non-transforming features a lenticular piece in their chest that changes according to how you view them. Of course, lenticular. So these are kicking off this week. Anybody going to collect these?
I'm in.
Look at the lenticular.
Yeah, I'll go to a restaurant I hate to get toys I don't collect.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so fucking in for this.
Oh, well, Little Miss McFavorite and I go for a treat after every Taekwondo class. So maybe her treat will have to be a Happy Meal, and she'll have to get the toys and give them to me.
And then you could be that guy who goes, "My kid got this one already. Do you have another one?"
This is bullshit.
Oh,
Go through and find the right one.
It's supposed to be Transformers, and I got a Barbie. A Clifford the Red Dog.
I've been that guy. Super nice, though. I say,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We hear all the time. My daughter has this one already. Do you have any other ones available? If not, no worries. You know. And yeah, you definitely get those looks like sometimes like, do you know we have 18 people in our fucking drive-through, asshole?
I haven't done that since they had the Beanie Babies. That's the last time I did that. Don't really make you choke on your drink.
Having a little girl that wants specific ones, man. You always.
Do you guys
ask
remember the those cookies, the little
in the box?
Yeah, in the yeah. I don't know if they do that anymore, but I used to really
don't.
like those
No.
cookies, the plain ones. They were just
The McDonald brand
They were
cookies,
like
yeah.
they were
Yeah,
like
yeah.
animal crackers.
they're like animal
right?
crackers, but they were really
But-
sugary and they really tasted good.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I never realized
I
that
love
Grimace looked like a butt plug. I never. I think, well, obviously
He's
as
a
kid, I
milkshake,
never-
isn't he?
Yeah, because as a
The
kid, you didn't
purple
know what a
one.
butt plug was.
Yeah, he's like, I think it's supposed to be a milkshake.
I literally just saw that meme the other day. Like it showed
Really?
all the different it showed all the different characters and how they're associated to sex toys. It was really disturbing. You don't want to know what Mayor McCheese looked like.
Oh no! Oh.
All right. These are kind of interesting. I might do these. People are saying how crappy they are. These are Zodaki G1 Transformer statues by Jazwares. So I had to search high and low. These are only $8.
Wow.
Now you see them next to one of those like bendy guys. Is that a fucking... That's a leader box next to it right here. That's an Astro Train box. So you can see how big they are. And they're goofy as hell. Super soft. People really complained about the Soundwave launching Laserbeak from his butt. Looks like he's farting them out there. But they all combine into one diorama. I think I might have to see the diorama, but considering what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at $8 piece. Little $50 diorama statue. Oh, here it is up here. They're just not taking a picture of the diorama. Only the individual figures. Oh, way to go, smart guy. Fun thing for a shelf, stupid waste of money. What do you guys think?
Waste of money.
Yeah, it's just a waste of money.
And Cliff is no Transformers. They're G1 Rock. Come on, dude.
You know what? Maybe that's kind of like something like a Funko Pop, where it's like safe to bring to work, that you can put on your desk and you don't really care if people touch it because it's so cheap. You know,
Yeah.
maybe that's the market they're kind of looking for.
And it's friendly enough. It's not supporting
Yeah, I mean,
violence or anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, a little desk toy, not bad. Again,
I have
$8.
I have the GameStop
shit.
exclusive Bloody Pennywise on my desk. Like,
Dude,
at work.
that's awesome.
Before they send it
Yeah.
back to me, since we're never working in an office again.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in there, I mean, there would be some pushing stuff. Mrs. McFavorite had a banana hammock. It was a fucking little hammock for bananas. And she kept that on her desk at Charles Schwab without anybody. There's a few snickers here and there, but nobody said that's inappropriate. You need to take it off your desk. So, online, Illythia extended until tomorrow. So if you're watching us right now, you still have time to pre-order this wave. It's been the most successful wave of Four Horsemen toys on their site that they didn't do on Kickstarter. And it's impressive. I ordered me the moose and I ordered me this oversized like vampire bat dude with wings. So that's what I got with it. Anybody do Mythic Legions? Roger, have you ever had any of these figures, seen any of these figures?
Hell no.
No. Okay. Well, they're awesome. Brinkalizer and KJ Smith will back me up. But yeah, just the moose and the big vampire bat.
I pre-ordered Mythic Legions like a year ago. I still haven't seen it, so like, I hope it's still coming. It's that fire guy?
Yes, he's still coming. He's still coming. They sent out a shipping update, and unfortunately, when they send out updates, it's like we haven't said anything in 3 months, so we're going to put 5 paragraphs in this update, which only one pertains to you. But yes, they're coming. Cool. Super reliable. Never had any issue with them whatsoever.
Oh yeah, I got the Scarabus, so I've ordered stuff from them before, but I just couldn't get it. There's too many of these. If I got one, it just and that slippery slope.
That's how I was. I was only gonna do the moose, and then I'm like, oh, but these wings are cool. And then the wings were $12, and the whole character was only $40. So I'm like, oh, then that means it's only $28 for that cool bat character. Yeah. So I have a tendency to fucking try to keep it to a minimum. AAA said, did the black horse only, the vampire horse here, the dead horse. So
my local vintage toy store, they also carry some modern. They had the Mythic Legion figures there. Oh my god. I never saw them in person before. When I saw them, I could not believe how incredible they look.
They're amazing, dude.
Oh,
the sculpt and the paint is second to none.
Yeah,
they don't break. They don't break as easy as NECA. Now they break more easily than like Marvel Legends or DC stuff, but they don't break as easy as NECA. But just absolutely amazing. Four Horsemen are New Jersey based, if you didn't know that, Rock. We don't talk about them too much on the show, just when they have a pre-order or new product launch. But you have until tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern to order figures from this latest pre-order.
What are you doing with these toys to break them?
Well, NECA, you just look at them.
Yeah. NECA is... Woo. But yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. You get locked joints, you get impatient. Like I am one of the worst, even though I complain the most when I break my toys. I'm one of the worst about not having the patience to just get my heat gun out and hit it for fucking 30 seconds. I want it to work right out of the box. And the whole point is when you have this good of paint on here, you're going to get frozen joints, you know, unless you're not painting every plastic piece, you're never not going to get frozen joints. So you just need to have the patience to work with it, you know.
Let it go. Let it
go. New Star Wars toy box figures, which I have a couple of these and I really dig, especially for cherry picking purposes, like not to collect the whole line, but We get a new Darth Vader, which, come on. Oh, it's just going to take me to Disney. New Darth Vader with not a lot of deco. Let me blow this shit up here. Let's get this rocking. Then you get a re-release of the Stormtrooper, and then the brand new mold here is the General Grievous.
So
which
what
I'm
are
really
these?
they're so Disney had this partnership with fucking Infinity, which was a video game platform.
Okay. So these are like those little things you would put on your console and shit, and it would.
Yeah, and they would give you a character, but what Disney did was take it one step further, and these are 5-inch, like, I wouldn't say fully articulated, but semi-articulated. Like, you'll have wrist swivels, you'll have a hinge at the elbow, you'll have a ball, you'll have a multi-purpose or a ball hinge joint here. You know, they still have like 14 points of articulation. They just look like those Infinity figures.
Right. Okay.
So they're
Just to
kind
let
of fun.
You know, the Disney closed that, by the way.
Closed. Yeah, the Infinity.
Yeah, the Infinity.
Yeah.
Shut that game off.
But they still keep making the figures. Like so here's a Mandalorian, and even his wrist is a swivel hinge. You know, so it's not even just a swivel. So I mean, they have a lot of good articulation. They're heavy, you know, they're very top heavy, so you're not going to get like amazing posing out of them. But again, it's fun if you have a focus character like the fucking Mandalorian, or you're a Stormtrooper guy like I am also. You know, it's fun to just pick up one or two. Galaxy's Edge merch. So speaking of Disney, again, these are available through shopdisney.com. These are authentic Galaxy's Edge shit because factories had to make them and Disney never opened. So this Mudhorn skull is dope. I dig that. A fucking Dejaric fucking board game with pieces. That's kind of dope. So these are some of the different categories here. There's some stuff you've seen like Legos and that kind of shit. But this just links to StarWars.com if you're looking for Galaxy Edge specific shit. So you can buy like droid multi-packs. These are the build your own, or well, they also offer multi-packs. These may not be build your own, but personality chips for the fucking little robot ones they were offering at Target over the holidays. If you're interested in that, just all the crazy shit you can fucking get from Galaxy's Edge, which Ed Arndt is the only person I know that's actually been there. There's one dude here in Colorado in one of our local groups that have been there and brought back all kinds of crazy shit. But now's your chance. Cliff, you got this guy on pre-order? Did you do this? No? So you do Zorro but not Flash Gordon?
Yeah.
I can see that. Ooh. Oh, that's a little rough.
I mean, my biggest, the thing I love most about this movie is the Queen soundtrack more than the movie itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say the soundtrack is the best. But I'd like to see some other guys, some hot guys in there, and some of the fucking like Royal Guard for fucking what's his Ming the Merciless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Max von Sydow.
Oh yeah. Yep. But this is a little overpriced. Boss Fight Studios is normally about what'd you pay for your, because you bought the Zorro and the Zorro 2-pack, right? The horse Zorro 2-pack. What was just the figure?
I think it was 23 or 24.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. Normally about 25 for the figures. It's $40 because he comes in this lunchbox.
Well, the lunchbox would probably be 20 by itself. So it's about right.
Yeah, I mean, Exactly. It's not
but it's
too
unnecessary.
bad, but exactly. I haven't put anything in a lunchbox in 35 years. And then talking about Japanese inspired designs, that kind of stuff. Moon Studio, one of the newer third party, has released these for a masterpiece scale Raiden. And we've talked about this before, but we finally get to see the pricing of this. So here's Raiden. Oh, I can't literally just... Back cleans up pretty well. Again, these are all rectangles turning into a rectangle. Looks like they're all going to turn into or have tracks with them. So that's kind of a cool feature there. But looking at about 109 or 110 bucks a piece here, and there are 6 of them for Raiden too. So,
wow, that's a lot.
They'll do a box set, eventually.
Exactly.
Price down maybe $50 or something for the whole set. But I mean, it looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely looks cool.
I do like this. Or sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say we don't really have any train Transformers besides Astro Train.
Yeah. This is one that I used to see in the little like Easter basket knockoff sets.
Oh yeah,
all the time.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's yep.
And I've said it before. Even the knockoff sets are like $100 for those super cheap like Kmart, Walgreens, fucking Easter basket sets are like $100 because they're in such demand and there hasn't been much made of them. I have the train, the 3 trains that combined in like the RID line or something. They were originally based on Japanese designs. I have those. So there's a 3 combiner, but again, 660.
Yeah.
Jesus
people are saying that's a Zeta knockoff, that Moon Studios.
Oh, is it? Oh, interesting. Like they got access to their designs too.
No, it's just they're just renaming the company, just to
get
stuff
I
out
see.
there. You know how these, it's just all the same company. They just keep on changing names.
Like that dude who kept fucking over people and kept changing his company name. Like he was Shocker Toys, and then he was like Jeff.
Oh
Beckett.
yeah. Well, I think I lost money to him. I bought product from him at Comic-Con. I also lost money to him. I think he at some point had the best intentions, and then at some point he just fucking cut his losses. There are people that say he literally started a third company just to fucking pay off all his debt from the first 2 companies and never intended to produce product. I don't know. Maybe I'm naive to hope that wasn't the case, but Shocker Toys, the Tick toys, that was my big thing. I love the Tick that he did.
Yeah, I wanted that Dick Tracy, but I never felt comfortable pre-ordering it, and thank God.
Yeah, he would have stole your money like he stole mine. All right. Let's see here. Rock, what you got, bro? We're gonna go solo layout style.
Well, since
your video's been iffy, so it may just be you froze like this.
Oh, okay. Well, since I've been podcasting with Cliff, he's definitely been rubbing off on me between the love of horror. So the other day I'm watching Aliens, comfort movie. So let me go on eBay while I'm watching a movie. And I ended up buying Ripley. Ripley.
Nice.
And then I got the Alien Queen with Toys R Us sticker, so that's always a bonus to me. Then I also got in Bishop, and he's got the Toy Works. I've never heard of that store before.
Oh, we had a Toy
Works. I did get
Works.
these all from a comic shop in Massachusetts. And then I also got in this Gorilla Alien. So now I want to buy a bunch of 90s toys. So I have some other goodies coming next week.
What I like best about this segment is like Rock's little clips. It's like, you know what I'm saying, Jason?
Oh, am I cutting out?
Yeah, no, you're not cutting out. Your audio is great, but your video is very slow, so it looks like you're giving us like snapshots, and some of your poses are just funny. It's like it's like yeah, exactly.
Mrs. My favorite and I always wanted to start a blog where we just took screen captures of where we pause shows. Like when somebody needs to go to the bathroom or something, and you get this really wacky angle on somebody.
Well, somebody's eyes like this, they're all like wonky. Exactly. I got this from DCBS. This is the first Super 7 figure I bought in a long time. And of course, like Jason's talked about, when they package it, they crease the hell out of the corner. But it's not too bad. This is something that Cliff got in, and I was kind of jealous of it. And then DCBS had it really, really cheap. I got this for $47.
What did you get? Because you're frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen. What'd you get?
Now I'm getting frozen again, right?
Halloween 3 figures. I could see those when you were saying he was frozen. Could you not see him yet, Cliff?
No, I can't.
No, he's like leaning to the corner. I don't see. I
can see the figures. I'm right with you, man. I can see the figures.
Yeah, I can see the figures too. That's weird. So you guys are like on a different delay than Lotus and I are.
Yeah.
It could be me. And the piece de resistance, I got one of my favorite GI Joes this week.
Okay, wait, because we're still seeing the Halloween 3 figures. The dolls.
I'll give the slow review.
Dolls. You bought dolls.
Dolls.
I got an unpunched ripcord.
Ooh, nice.
Cool. Very cool.
We can't see it.
Yeah, so
I can see it. I can see it in the AFA case and everything.
You're on a different freeze than I. Oh, there. Now I just saw it. Right then. It just
That's weird how we all get different streams.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You guys heard StreamYard got bought out, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, nothing's changing. We're going to still send you razor sharp.
Yeah, that's how they yeah, exactly.
It's a pretty nice card. The only thing is you can kind of see somebody peeled off the Toys R Us sticker. So you see the residue. Otherwise, it's a pretty clean figure.
Yeah,
and that's everything for me.
I used to hate the price stickers, and I think Lotus has really kind of warmed me up to them.
I fucking love getting a vintage sticker on it.
I love the price stickers.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
You got to think though.
All of you guys.
You got to think. I mean, the reason why those vintage, back in the day, it was a $2.99 figure. Your mom or dad wanted to scrape off the sticker to stick it in your stocking, kind of a thing. That's really what it's all about.
That's true. Why else would you take the sticker?
Yeah, it wasn't a vintage.
Yeah, this Queen Alien was $6.99. Price tag still on it. $6.99.
To answer your question, Rock, Toyworks was KB Toys' attempt to make standalone stores outside of malls.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I didn't know that. I never saw a Toyworks store.
We had a Toyworks in Bolingbrook, and it was awesome for a little while, and then like when it was new, it was great for like 2 years, and then it just became a shitty Toyworks. But
yeah, like these all have $6.99 price tags on them.
Like Toyworks for us was the king of the 3 for $10 bin.
Like, so they did the same KB thing they did.
Like, there was the same company who owned them. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And one bad piece of news on everything you see behind me, next time we podcast will not be here. I have to pack up because my house is almost done being built.
Oh, poor you.
They're so ahead of schedule. I could not believe it.
A brand new house.
It's hard. You know how hard it is to get a 5-bedroom house built on Long Island right now?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Need to pack up all that shit, right?
So yeah, we're packing up We're gonna be packing up soon. Everything's ahead of schedule. So, my display will look completely different. Probably. Well, maybe not the next podcast, the following podcast. So, depends on how quick we get the CO. But yeah, things are moving quick. So, New display. I'm looking forward to the new toy room. I already got it all planned out. It's gonna be completely different.
We're excited to see the man cave. Yours is always one of my favorites.
Well, I'm looking forward to it too. All right, who's next with what they got in?
Yeah, he's like, get this off of me.
No, Cliff feels now.
Yeah, it's awful.
There
That's
you
why I
go,
got
Lotus.
Yes.
Your
Alright,
icon center stage.
All right. So I showed in the group. I think it was, I don't know, it was the new day after Christmas. I don't know when it was, but I found the Hiss tank for like $18.96 on clearance at Walmart. The after Christmas Walmart stuff.
Yeah.
Clearance. So and I've passed this stuff up multiple times. So I passed it up, I'm like, I'm not going to collect anymore. I'm not collecting. But then I went to one of my other Walmarts and I saw the Awe Striker again. Now, let me get your opinion, guys. Between the two, what would you say is the best art between, if you had to choose the Hiss tank box art versus the Awe Striker? What would you say?
Hiss tank.
Tank. Yeah.
Really?
His
you don't
tank
think
is
the
so
Awe
vintage.
Striker?
Yeah.
Really?
I got me
both
an Awe
great,
Striker to open, but I got me a Hiss tank to open and one to keep in the box. I didn't buy me an Awe Striker to keep in the box.
So you don't, I don't know, man. So the Awe Striker box for something that grabs me, it really it means G.I. Joe to me. I don't know. It's just, just having the, just a plain military vehicle and a bunch of guys.
Got Dusty and Gung Ho in there.
Yeah, to me, it just reminds me of a clip from the cartoon episode or whatever. The Hiss tank is just like, I mean, it's just this black looking thing, but it's not a, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I bought the thing, so I made a toy purchase, full retail price for this thing, and it's been sitting. It hasn't moved. It hasn't moved into my collection. It's just sitting on a table and just sitting there. And I haven't decided if I'm going to return it or not. But I don't know. I thought the box art is just really cool. So I passed up the clearance Hiss tank, but I bought a full retail price. But I doubt I probably won't keep it. But and now after you guys telling me that it doesn't, it's not a good looking box.
I didn't say it wasn't good looking. I said I preferred the Hiss tank.
Yeah, I don't like army
This is
vehicles.
why I don't collect anymore. I'll just return it.
It's all our faults, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well, at least I can blame it on something. I was looking for a reason to return.
He was looking for
anyway,
excuse. Yeah, he was looking for us to tell him it was
I got
garbage.
$25 in my pocket. You guys are right. You guys are right. Well, I'm out again. Sorry, guys.
Now, I bought both of them to be my Christmas, like my Santa gifts on Christmas. That first thing in the morning while you're all kind of out of it, you stayed up late partying on New Year or Christmas Eve. I'm going to open up my Hiss and my Awe Striker, and then life just got busy, and I didn't fucking get to open them.
I mean, even the Awe Striker, it comes with like a real named figure, not like a Viper. It comes with a real dude.
What are you talking about? Hiss tank driver.
The Hiss tank comes with like a Cobra. Comes with like a Cobra driver or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, Hiss tank driver, man.
Yeah, he's just a nameless face.
He's not a Viper. He's a Hiss tank driver.
Whatever. They're all the same to me. They've got a mask on. You can't see who the heck they are. At least the Awe Striker comes with a dude that has a name associated to it.
Crankcase.
There you go. He's part of the transmission.
With a red beard. Do you associate
redhead, right?
that, Lotus?
I'm sorry?
Does a red beard, do you associate with a red beard?
No.
Okay.
But hey, Lotus, I mean, you have all the 25th figures.
Every episode for the
Jason hunting for like physical features. Like, why Lotus? Why do you like him so much? Because his hair's red?
But Lotus, don't you think it would look good with your 25th collection?
I don't know. I mean, I think the Awe Striker. I think the Awe Striker box looks good with the collection.
I think they both look great. I'm just saying I prefer
I'm
the
not
Hiss
going to pay
more. But
the Hiss tank is clearanced. It's gone. It's not on shelves. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to pay eBay. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to
I'm sure
Slick.
you'll probably
He's
find
got
it
like
elsewhere.
4.
I ordered two. I do have an extra Awe Striker because I did get two of those, but I figured I didn't want the non-opening one. But I only bought two hisses, one to open and one sitting right there. Yeah, bro.
Why don't you just buy one, Slick, open it, and then just close the box and then put the box on a shelf?
I don't know. Well, because the figure wouldn't be in there, right?
Yeah, I guess the figure
got to drive the tank. So, but you're right. That is a good. Well, and that's kind of how Roger collected his GI Joe collection. Was he had an entire collection in the box? It wasn't sealed, but he had 100% complete vehicles and all that kind of stuff, but they just weren't sealed. So
no, most of them were. Like I still have some stuff.
Were they most? Oh, okay. I thought when we talked, most of them were not sealed.
I'd say 60% weren't sealed. The other 40 were.
That's an accomplishment. Did you have any of the big? So you had the big stuff too. What was the
I had
spaceship?
I had the shuttle complex.
Yeah, the Defiant. Yeah.
Sealed or just complete?
Sealed.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, the Defiant is just.
Dude,
I remember my friend having
ridiculous, that. Like it was amazing back in the day. I was in awe of it.
I like the flag more than I like the complex.
Me too. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess so.
The complex was
I never knew anybody that had the flag. Like I never experienced the flag. You know? Have you guys all knew people that had the flag? New kids?
Didn't know anybody.
Huh?
And unfortunately, the kid I knew, I stole a bunch of stuff from. I was an awful little kid, man. I'd go at sleepovers and I would like take people's toys. I was awful. That's why I'm like totally against stealing. But yeah, he had
Karma's waiting.
He was the only kid.
Karma waits every night right out your door, Slick.
Exactly, dude. But Cliff, you knew a kid that had the flag as well?
Yeah, we had some family friends. They not only had a flag, they also had a fucking in-ground pool.
Oh, that's
was more.
This kid too. Yeah,
I was more upset about the in-ground pool, but the flag was cool. I had the mobile command center, and I fucking loved that thing. I didn't need a flag. I had the mobile command center. I loved that vehicle.
That was modeled after Hasbro bought the rights for fishing tackle boxes.
I did, yeah. I did. I read that on Yojo.
Yeah, and then they modeled that after that.
That's crazy. It definitely was.
It was so fun. Like
it was a cool playset. I'll give you the slide on the back and shit.
Exactly, the fucking escape slide on the very top. Yeah. And the fucking driver was just some shirtless dude in a vest. I was like, whatever.
He was gangster for sure. And his name was like Tom.
Tom the driver.
But yeah, I mean that playset was awesome. I miss it.
All right, Roger. You're on solo layout now. What'd you get in the last couple weeks?
I actually can say that I bought fucking toys.
All right.
So I picked up Merman, Roboto, Zodiac.
See, that's all new stuff. I'm not seeing any of that stuff here.
Yeah, me neither.
Many Faces.
Jesus.
I ordered Trapjaw and who else? Someone else. I can't find him right now. I got too much shit.
Scare Glow action?
No, I actually when we were doing the podcast, I just did a pre-order for like $300 of toys. So I got Scare Glow. I got what do they get? He-Man in his battle armor, Skeletor in his battle armor, Ram Man. I picked up. I got.
But are these pre-orders? Those last few were pre-orders, right?
Yeah, those are all pre-orders. Yeah.
Okay. We want to know what you got in your hands.
Bro. Oh, in my hand. Okay, yeah. And then I also picked up a Hiss tank, picked up a Ostriker, got a Battle Cat, got the Wind Raider, or not the Wind Raider, the
Battle Ram or
Battle
the
Ram,
Jet Sled, whatever.
And then the retro stuff. I've only seen Snake Eyes here, and that's it.
Yeah, I've only ever seen retro stuff one time per figure, one time, and that's it. Well, right on. All right, Clister. Solo layout. I know you keep your stuff handy.
I do. It's the weirdest collection of fucking odds and ends. So yeah, I got the Zorro.
Nice. Now is he opened and just repackaged in his package? Oh, but you got the horse too, right?
Yeah. So I got this. But the horse also comes with like an older looking Zorro, like a different costume Zorro.
Very cool.
So I got those. I haven't opened them yet. The card is resealable. I just haven't had the time. Then I went on a little bit of a collection completion of my McFarlane Elvises. So I got 68 Comeback Elvis.
Boo. If I could thumbs down these on Instagram, I would have.
That's very nice of you. It's like I appreciate that. I got I think solo album Elvis. And then Vegas Elvis.
Nice. Vegas Elvis looks pimp.
I'll rock the Vegas Elvis. I'll give you that.
Are those made by NECA?
No, these are McFarlane from like the early
the old school ones. Yeah,
Oh, I'm thinking of Bubba Hotep.
Yeah, those are cool too. I fucking love that movie. That's the greatest actor of all time, Bruce Campbell. And then I got the new Toonie Terrors wave with Sam.
Oh, see, I haven't seen the Sam.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. That's cool.
I got these from Amok Time Toys.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Regan or Reagan.
Wow.
She's cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice accessory. Vomit.
Victor Crowley.
See, in the
Hatchet.
Crowley, I wouldn't mind either, just to show some support of Adam Green, because I don't think he gets enough credit.
Yeah, I like Adam Green. You listen to his podcast, and then Beetlejuice.
Nice.
Beetlejuice.
One more time,
Careful, Lotus. Careful, Lotus.
Beetlejuice.
Bloody Mary, live on YouTube.
And my favorite thing about these is they all come with like a little cutout on the back that you could stand them in front of. And Regan's has Pazuzu.
Oh, that's cool. That's fucking dope. What is that? Her bed all wrapped in the sheets? Yeah, that's dope. I like that.
But when I got in, I saw this. I was like, that's amazing.
Hey, a funny tidbit about The Exorcist. My parents were at a drive-in movie theater when my mom was 9 months pregnant. My mom went into labor during that movie, and they didn't. I ended up being born in my parents' apartment because they couldn't make it in time to get to the hospital. They went back to the apartment to grab the bag, and I was born in the apartment.
That explains a lot. Oh
Yeah.
my god! Oh,
So the Exorcist expelled the spirit from your mom.
Yeah, that was me. I am Beelzebub.
Cliff, were you literally trying to block your camera? So
What? No. What? I have a little.
Fucking rock. I love that story.
That is cool.
Yeah, so that movie was that good. My mom was in contractions, having labor, and she's like, "We're not leaving this." I think it was a drive-in, but they were not leaving that. They weren't leaving until the end of that movie. How crazy is that?
My wife didn't want to leave until she was done with her red velvet pancakes from Denny's that I went and got her. She's like, I'm finishing my breakfast. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's put me in the spotlight here. Word. Okay.
It should be what didn't you get?
Yeah, I was gonna say this chick from Japan.
RC?
Non-opened yet. Non-opened, but
Takara Tony?
Takara Tony, yes. She's got an Italian lisp when she says it's Brenda. I got the This Is the Way TVC armor. Let's see. Oh, and he's out in the, again, all the stuff I open always stays out in the living room, but I got MMC Jaguar finally.
That's a good figure.
Dude, it is. And I didn't want the light gray version and all that kind of shit. So I sucked up the aftermarket price. I got it with an eBay coupon. So.
Okay, so that's the original with the chrome, or is that the gray? Yes. The gray launchers? Because the second version is the gray launchers, painted gray. The first one was a chrome.
I think they're chrome. They're painted chrome. They're not vac metal. Are you talking about the first one was vac metal?
The first one, I'm almost positive was vac metal. You have to Google it, but I'm pretty sure that the first one was vac metal, and the second one was painted.
Okay, this is painted chrome, so it looks nice and shiny, but it's not vac metal, and that's fine because I don't need the vac metal.
Yeah, vac metal just will eventually.
But I'm sure that is probably even more expensive. Got this Broheim.
Yeah.
Gigawatt in the house. One to open, one to keep boxed because the G1 box. Thank God they blacked out those windows.
They did?
Yeah, it's official. This is the one from Target, blacked out windows. And they're semi-clear. Like in the lighting, you can see the waffling in the windshield, but for the most part, you can't see it at all.
Did you see the new figure they put out? The Gigawatt figure that's on card now. He's transformed into robot mode.
Oh, are they doing that?
Popping
like
up,
what they're doing with
it's popping up at Target for $60.
No, I think you're talking about the Ecto one, right?
Oh, maybe I'm
Ecto one.
No, I think you're right.
Ectotron.
Never mind. Learn all
but no, you're absolutely right. They're going to do that with this figure because this one's all super clean. They're going to muddy this one up, put it with.
But I mean, there's no nostalgia. There's not that like that Ectotron figure.
Yeah.
There's no. It's $60 and it's transformed on card, and it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Like I have my like pure white Ectotron in the G1 box, and that's all I need. Like I don't even have one to open. I don't want one to open. This one was more because Mackenzie is like Back to the Future crazy. So she can open it, transform it, and see if I can plant those seeds,
That's cool.
Okay, and then this was another Amazeballs. Oh, everybody!
You got him.
Everybody's jealous.
It's a cool looking box. I mean, that's what you're buying it for. You're buying it for the Dino Riders box. It's
exactly.
Just,
So look at the size. Okay, so this
tiny.
is next to my head. It's pretty small, but the quality is pretty spectacular. So I bought one for packaging and one to open. So this is the big one. You can see the little figures in there.
Yeah.
So you can kind of
I don't know why can't they bring these toys back? Like really bring them back.
This is the first thing to see, will people buy this $20 set of little static figures? So all the riders come off, they all fit perfectly. My daughter knocked over my entire display. All the riders stayed on it perfectly.
I used to have the original ones.
Yeah. What? Would you like to send some to me, Roger?
I've already gotten rid of them, but yeah, I used to have like a bunch of them. I had all the little the bunch of the bad guys because I liked all their weird heads and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
like the bug eyes and all that stuff.
Yeah, it was. There's a little key of who should go with what and shit, because a lot of them were snakes, right? Here's a little, here's a little rider with like cobra head and shit. So, I'm super impressed at $20 from Entertainment Earth. So not bad at all. And again, it's kind of like, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to set up a little diorama with it? Or are you just going to put maybe just the T-Rex on your desk and have cool little snake head guys riding it. You know, if somebody were to actually be a miniatures painter and prime them and paint them amazing, these things could be fucking baller. But okay, that's all I have by me because that's what I have by me. But let me see what else. Oh, where did my let me see what else I got. Oh shit. Gigawatt, I got my Retro Destro, which I was super fucking upset that. So he comes with the big suitcase with the very cool like sniper rifle all broken down. Fits really nice when you put it together. It fits really nice. But it didn't come with his little fucking blaster rifle, like a little like a blaster pistol. I get it. Like you're doing the suitcase, so you're not going to do a backpack. You're doing a whole sniper rifle, lots of accessories, but you got to include his little fucking pistol. So now he's just walking around with his suitcase, shooting his missiles from his wrist rockets, which I was a little sad about.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh shit. Don't even need this one. Dino Riders. Oh, and it's not in here. It literally just came today. I got the Toka and Raza from the movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And they're fucking huge. It's 2 of them in a case. And the box is absolutely humongous. So
you bought a case?
I just bought 2, and it looks like it's only 2 per case because nothing's moving around in there unless maybe they packed it really perfectly, but which maybe they could have.
Did you get the Krang one? Did you get the set with Krang?
No, like people saw it here every day for 3 days all over, and I went out on a run again. I'm not supposed to be buying toys in January, but I went out on a run and hit a few targets, and none of them had them. They were already sold out, even though people posted the day before. This one has 5. This one has 4. One had 8 fucking Krangs. I'm like, Jesus. But they were all sold out. So I don't know if I have a feeling there's a scalper on a couple of my groups. You're not allowed to scalp in the group. You're not allowed to sell anything that's out at retail for anything more than retail. But I have a feeling there's lurkers out there, like when people post shit. Because I've shown up an hour after somebody said, oh, look, they've got these 3 figures and they're gone by the time I get there. So... But anywho, before we get on to listener feedback and questions, we had a question at the beginning of the show, or not a question, more of a challenge, a dare, a bet about where my unemployed pandemic year ended up in toy purchases. Let me bring up my toy tracking thing. Oh, I think my wife's trying to listen in on this.
Yeah. I bet she is.
Let's see. Overall balance. Okay. All right. So now I have my figures. Somebody, I think Lotus, you had thrown out a figure, right?
No, it was Rock. It was Rock.
Oh, Rock.
I said 6,400.
6,400. Okay. Cliff. So everybody knows my my budget. I said 2,000. It's actually 2,400. It's 200 a month. That's my budget. So that makes 200 a month makes it 2,400 a year. Rock is betting 6,000. Cliff, what's your guess?
I'm going multiple. I'm timesing that by 2. I'm saying 4,800. I'm going to go 4,900 just to be safe.
4,900. Okay, because I'm tracking tax and shipping and everything. These are totals. Okay, Lotus.
I have no idea.
Fun as always, Lotus. Roger, how about you?
35. I'm going with 35. There's no way you stuck to that budget. 35.
Here we go. $5,400.
Oh,
that's what I spent.
Cliff was closest to not going over.
$3,000 over budget during a pandemic year where I'm unemployed. And that doesn't even include the fucking I don't include things until they get charged. So this doesn't include pre-orders like the Razor Crest. That is not
Slick.
included.
Does that include
for the Razor Crest though?
What?
They charged me for the Razor Crest.
Sorry, I don't. Even if I get charged, I don't count the money until it ships. Sorry, I misstated that I don't.
All right, can I ask a question?
Put it in here. Yes.
Does that include the $2,500 you spent buying that Star Wars collection?
No, because that was it. Anything I buy to sell is not included in that total.
And how many did you sell?
Rock one.
Yeah, not one. Also, every time I buy a Loyalist Mandalorian, I buy two because Walmart doesn't have free shipping under $35. So every time there's a pre-order figure, I buy two. So there's even more figures in this big fucking ridiculous stack over here.
Hey, Slick, can I buy one of those off you? One of those spoken for? Because I'm looking for one of those.
We will talk. We will talk. I have lots of things available. If people are willing to IM me and you want to make a personal connection and talk instead of just posting in a group and saying I'll take it or in Marketplace.
So wait, the real total is what now?
Oh my God, you don't even want to know. Like if you wanted to like me add in everything I bought, that was just like I'll either return it or sell it. It's double that, and it's not, because there's no way I buy two of everything. But the hard to find stuff, exclusive stuff like that, things that help me get free shipping, I usually buy two of everything. So
I'm not even into my muscle car for that much money. A muscle car, dude.
Yeah, Roger and I have been talking because Roger did mini trucks in the past, and now he's doing a muscle car. And we were talking about, I have toys that I haven't opened, and he has car parts.
I have stacks of car parts. I'm just barely getting through now.
So yeah, it's out of control. I am not kidding. I am a man with a problem. And all my friends have tried to help me. Lotus, especially. Big props to Lotus. He has helped me seeing the error of my ways in many ways. Just maybe not necessarily in some of the other things I still do.
I mean, don't get it wrong. I spent a lot of money this year too. I just
oh my God, my wife's listening. Shut up! Everybody, stop talking.
Busted.
Sorry. Please go ahead.
I mean, my vintage G.I. Joes this year, I've definitely spent a good amount of money. I just didn't keep exact track of it.
Dude, it's just
eBay.
Like I say, it's not even that total. Well, that total's one of the highest ever. It's not the highest ever. I've had that same budget for 12 years now. It's just more kind of a running thing than anything. But it's not the highest year, but it's been insane. It's been insane. Let's see. Let me get back to the chat here. Oh yeah, see. Jason got that sexy heavy metal chick figure. That's right. That's right. The Tarkarian queen or princess. Let's see. Mark still needs Back to the Future. I can hook you up with that. I accidentally double ordered that Back to the Future DeLorean. And I have 4 of them now instead of 2. So Mark, if you need one, let me know. I'll put them to the side. KJ Smith's Dino Riders are in the mail. Good for you. You won't be disappointed. Oh yeah, they're small. These are little. He didn't realize they're so small, but yeah, a little Keshi figure. I guess even smaller than Keshi figures. But yeah. Let's see. Brian Brink. Brian Brink was going to say $10,000, and technically he would be correct. Yes, if I bought 2 of everything, yes, that'd be much closer. KJ Smith, the addiction and struggle is real. So thank you guys for all of your comments. Thank you for being with us. That was a large one we got. I finally got caught up. Listener feedback and questions. We actually do have one, and we're running long, so we're going to do this quick here. So AAA, if you have enough money to start a new toy line, what genre would your toy line be and why? All right, so let's just let's get back to this. Let's go, Rock. You look very contemplative in your face.
Yeah.
For me.
I mean, I like what Super 7 does. I like how they make figures of movie lines that we didn't have. Like, I would love to have a Die Hard movie series figures. You know how many figures you can make from all those movies? So I would say Die Hard movie figures.
All 3 of those movies?
What? You don't recognize all 5?
5. I'm not familiar with 5. I know there's a part 4. I've never heard of Die Hard 5. I mean, what are you going to Russia or something? You're lying to me.
It's horrible. Yeah, those movies are pretty bad. But I would like can you imagine like a NECA line of Die Hard figures? I mean, think about all the different ultimate John McClane from the first one. Yeah, the movie Maniacs, which I still don't have it, but to me that would be my line of figures. I'd make a Die Hard line of figures. Can you imagine an ultimate Hans Gruber NECA style? One with a regular head, one with a bullet hole in it. You know, that would be my choice.
He didn't get shot in the head. He got shot in the shoulder, and then he fell out the window.
Oh, I thought it grazed him in the temple, and he fell, and then she let go of the watch.
No, he shot but check this out, Rock. I don't know if you can see on my camera. This is the Diamond Select Butch figure that I sculpted McClane hair on.
Oh, that looks really good.
Oh, because he was balding in Pulp Fiction, so you needed some.
This is an Aquaman that I've stripped all the tattoos off of with acetone that I'm working on a McFarlane because he was barefoot. So I'm working on a McClane myself.
Nice. I look forward to seeing that in completion.
Lotus, what about you?
I don't know. I mean,
it would have to be something that you love, right? So, are we talking pneumatics here? If you just had it's Brewster's Millions. You have $1 million to spend by the end of the year on making toys. What kind of toy line would you make? Would you make little Billy Bobs? Would you?
No, I guess world's smallest transformer. I don't know. I don't.
No, that's a good choice.
I don't have any. I just don't. I mean, world's smallest transformers.
I like it. I dig that. I would be all in, bro. All in on your Kickstarter.
I mean, the thing that's frustrating about the world's smallest. So I'm in a whole bunch of groups of world's smallest, and I still follow all this stuff. And the thing that bothers me is, and I understand that it takes a lot of time to make these little figures, but there's a huge group of people that are creating world's smallest figures. They're just all custom, but they're not at Just Die Toys prices. They're not at that $15-$20 price point. I mean,
or at the quality.
They're not at the quality. They don't have die cast, nothing. People are doing, a lot of 3D printing. And like the figures that are coming from China, these custom figure makers are charging, basically like 60 plus 15 to ship, for like mini bots, So it's just, and they're making the figures. Like they're making a lot of the casts. They really are. They're doing a good job, and it's all custom. It's all handmade, and they're doing, very small batches of like 50 figures, which is a lot for just not a real company,
Yeah.
But
to print them and hopefully
paint them
a little bit. Yeah.
Oh no, they're doing full color. They look great.
Nice.
They're doing full color with symbols and everything. They're doing. I mean, it looks. They're even doing packaging where they're not doing boxes, but they're doing nice little packages. And the one that's coming out, it's going to be coming out in a couple of months, is Triptychon. Now the Triptychon they're asking 200, and that's going to give you a fully transformable Triptychon in all three stages with a box. They're showing they're going to give you a little mini box for him too. That's going to have the exact box art and everything.
I was going to say, if it's G1 art,
it's a G1 art box, G1 art foam, G1. It's $200 though. So you got to be like $200 for a figure that's 2 inches.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of time, a lot of effort, to have a triple changer, in a world's smallest format. So I don't know. I would say, I would love someone to take on bringing back world's smallest Transformers, like actual transformable, Just I Toys quality.
I love it. I'm right there with you, Lotus. I'll let you know when I have $500,000 to match yours.
All right.
Roger, what about you?
Well, Super 7 already kind of beat me to it because they redid the Turtles line, which looks fucking amazing.
And Turtles toy line, right?
The Turtles toy line, yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Mattel, the He-Man stuff. Like, I love the fact that they're articulated now, and they still have that retro look to them. I would definitely go back and beat the shit out of Hasbro and tell them to stop making 25th reissues than calling them retro.
That's a joke. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We ate that here too.
But I would definitely do like a Kenner's Batman reboot.
Oh, nice.
From 89 all the way up.
Action feature.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Just give them, because those guys don't really have elbows or knees or anything, right? So.
Oh, and do like origin style, like go.
Just keep them retro, but give them points of articulation.
Nice. I like that. Cliff, what about you?
I would fill in. I would do a line of figures that filled in all the holes of every Kenner line. So like Kenner Jurassic Park, we never got a Hammond. I put out a Hammond. Kenner Waterworld, we never got Helen. I put out a Helen. Kenner Robin Hood, we never got Marion. I put out the Marion. It would just basically complete every incomplete Kenner line. That was like the maddening thing when I was a kid. It's like they'd always stop just before they finished. So that's what I would do. I would
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. Batman, I put out a Vicky Vale and a Bob the Goon.
Wow.
Bob the Goon?
Well, they did a Bob the Goon, but that wasn't for that was Toy Biz. It wasn't Kenner.
Yeah, that was Toy Biz. Like Kenner only did 2 different Jokers.
Yeah, that's true.
All they did. And then a repainted Superpowers Penguin for Batman Returns.
Yeah.
I just want someone to make a time machine that really works, Like I literally want to be able to walk through Toys R Us in like 1985 and just experience what it is as an adult,
Yeah.
Do you hear that clicking noise?
Sorry,
that's really annoying for audio listeners.
Yes, I apologize, Lotus. That was me. Okay, so for my answer, I'm gonna go Bone Age Dino Riders.
Oh yeah, I mean
riding dinosaur army stuff. Whatever you want to call that. That's
and Dino Riders.
And No,
Dino
he said
Riders.
he said Bone
Dino
Age.
Riders meets Bone Age, right?
Yeah, both of it. Yeah, just like the little 5 surprises I've been collecting. They have dinosaurs with weapons, and then they have skeletons with weapons. Both.
See, and that's the
They
thing.
do
That's
both.
the thing, guys. I mean, I have to have I have to have a nostalgic tie to like
Anything.
I mean, yeah, but I don't buy toys that are not. I don't know what I'm trying to say, because World's Smallest, so Just Eye Toys is not it's a third party kind of a thing, but I don't know. Maybe it is the same. Maybe I'm blinded by that. I don't know. I don't like, you guys all buy like different toys like Mythic Legions and stuff that, I just don't buy anything that is not Transformers or G.I. Joe or GoBots, I don't.
Yeah. So you're missing out
I
on
have
something fun.
Yeah, I guess I'm missing out, on that stuff. But the regular toys like you guys talk about does absolutely nothing for me. Like the stuff that Peter does with his pictures and stuff, like it does absolutely nothing. Because I never experienced those toys, so I don't have a connection to them.
Well, see, and I would argue that's good, is because I have a fucking connection to fucking shit tons of toys, because it was never a thing where my mom just only bought me Transformers or only bought me G.I. Joe or anything. For the most part, she didn't buy me any of these big four, and that's why I'm into them as an adult. I would get little bits and pieces from them. Instead, I would get Dune figures and fucking Samurai, not Samurai Showdown, but there was a Samurai line at KB. Yeah, I would get whatever was on clearance. Fucking, what is it? Starriers and shit like that, So that's my problem, is now I'm getting into the top 4 that I wish I had as a kid. And then plus all of this nostalgia connection for Sectars and Centurions and fucking Thundercats and all that. Like I get sucked down all these rabbit holes too, Like I would fucking love if all I collected was Transformers, that would have cut my $5,000 bill in half. But who knows? Maybe I would just substitute that with expensive third-party toys and still spend $5,000.
I mean, you definitely had a lot of connection to a lot of toys. Like I said, for me, it would have been just coming home and getting right on the Commodore 64. I mean, I just being at the computer was really, I guess, my toy my whole life. Besides the chemistry sets and all that other crap, the Commodore, the Commodore 64 was just an amazing world for me,
That's awesome.
Did you guys have any computers when you were young, like, 7 years old or whatever?
Yeah, I had an IBM that was all just fucking command line. And it cost my mom $1,800 at the time. And it was just so she could do work at home. So she could save work on a floppy disk and come home.
Yeah, but did you guys did anyone on the panel have any interest in like computers, like playing games, loading the games and playing the games?
Oh yeah, I had an Apple clone. And you take 20 discs to load like a small game.
Yeah.
I had a Commodore.
I built my own games in Commodore and in BASIC. But
I had the Commodore 64 and the 128.
We just had cooler toys, Lotus. We're so sorry.
That's all I had. That's all I had was the Commodore. That's it. That's all it was.
By the way, AAA is disappointed with all our answers.
Loose butthole right there. That's loose butthole. Any Workaholics fans on here? Okay.
I love that show.
I love Workaholics. All right. AAA, here's his answers to his question. Superposable Yakuza action figures. I'd be down with that. Super detailed tats. Like they do full body sleeves and shit like that. So I'm down with some Yakuza. I like that. 1/12 scale of average kids. Figures such as Jason, Paul, Kate, Michelle, etc. Collect them all and recreate what your childhood was like in the past.
Just kids?
Yeah. Hey, and this is something I forgot that I got. You know those 5 surprises? I finally got some of the toy mini brands from them.
Oh, I like the shopping bag.
Yeah, dude, that's one of the things you get. So
Ooh,
I got a little Stimpy. I got a Frisbee. Look at that. Fully licensed.
That's cool.
These are kind of newer things that we don't really have, but it's like a little Hot Wheels thing. A little robot T-Rex. These are real toys.
Wow.
My daughter and I went and hunted these.
And what is this called? What is this?
It's the 5 surprise, like those dinosaurs I sent you, Lotus.
Okay.
But it's mini toy brands. And look at this. This is probably one of the coolest. One of the
look at that. That is so
That
cool.
is sick.
Little turtle mask like that. And it's on card. That's so cool.
Yeah, and I don't fucking.
So are these all blind box, or can you buy them where they actually show you what you're gonna get?
They're all blind box. Here, let me go solo layout. I don't have like good 6-inch.
Get his question off the thing. I can't see.
Sorry.
Yeah, we don't need a kid.
So here's the Voyager. Here's the Voyager Starscream, and this is what the mask is next to it.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah, and they're all carded. They're all packaged. There's literally TMNT figures that you can get, and like I say, you can open this box, and that figure actually comes out and everything. Now, there's no articulation to any of these,
right.
But they're all real toys. My daughter got a hula hoop. She got a fingerling. You know those fucking things and all that kind of
Do they have a pogo ball?
No pogo ball.
Hey, did everyone? So I had a pogo ball. Did everyone have one of those?
Oh God, yeah.
I didn't.
I didn't have one.
Listen,
it would have been a pogo plank for you, Rock.
I tried doing all that stuff, man, that they show in the commercials. I mean, I couldn't get really high. Like they show these kids taking this thing and you gripping it with your foot and then just doing all kinds of tricks and stuff with it. I couldn't do that stuff. Like, were you guys able to do any of that stuff?
No, I could do the method where you brought it up to your butt.
Yeah.
To quote you from earlier, Lotus, when you think of pogo ball, do you hear the music?
I don't even know the commercial. I have no idea what that commercial is.
I remember that.
That would have been on Heathen TV, Cliff. He wasn't allowed to watch Heathen TV. Let's see.
No, I mean, I'm sure I've seen that commercial. I just don't recognize. I don't know what was it a one of those good tunes like you can get stuck in your head,
it'll just never leave my head. It was like pogo ball is what you call it. Pogo ball.
You can buy them on Amazon.
You can still buy pogo balls?
Yeah, dude. You can totally still buy pogo balls.
That's crazy.
They even have stands on them now, so that you have handlebars and shit.
Oh, see, that's.
See, I bought my daughter a pogo stick for Christmas, and didn't even think about it. She goes out there and for 30 minutes and we're talking about, we're not like patio homes where we share a wall, but we're probably only 15 feet to our neighbors on either side. And she's out there and it's just like ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk for 20 minutes.
Wow.
It's super loud.
Pogo, that's a professional. That's like a professional sport. You can get pogo sticks.
I've showed her the videos on YouTube where people do backflips with
them. Yeah.
Jump off of roofs with them.
Yep.
let's see. So AAA says boo all of us, essentially. He's talking about original toy lines. And so now he's saying, like what Jason showed, maybe he's just talking about like Robo Alive and Metal Machines and these kinds of stuff, because these are the quintessential copying other ideas. They're not making anything new. They're making exactly. But I see your point, AAA.
I'm going to change my answer. I want a Boss Fight Studio style, highly articulated mafia figures. A John Gotti, Sammy Bravano figures. Can you imagine that? Like, all throughout history. But who would buy those? That's the thing. Who would buy them?
I would.
Over Zorro and Flash Gordon any day. I would buy a Sammy the Bull fucking figure and his embarrassed niece. And you could
John
do all
Gotti
kinds
variant figure.
Yeah, it is fucking Teflon Don and his fucking prison fatigues.
Well, and then like Hasbro, you know how they do those the Mandalorian figures with the shiny paint? The $2,000 suit will be the shiny paint variant.
Yeah, the carbonized.
I just got the carbonized one-arm Ronnie figure. Holy shit. You know what this goes for?
Oh, that's good. All right, let's get into the grab bag. We're fucking almost on 3 hours here. High Republic trailer, and so here we're gonna do. I don't know how the fuck to do this. It was easy back on the podcast because we had edit shit out. I don't even know how long this is. A minute and a half. Oh wow!
Don't play it slick.
We're running late. Hey, there's a trailer for High Republic. I don't think a lot of people.
By the way, you're still on solo view.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Let me go back to here. Let's do Masters of the Universe, and then we'll come back to Transformers. So this was pointed out by somebody I follow on Facebook. God, I forget his name. He does the Hunter Knight customs. But anyways, he pointed this out that this is available. It's the omnibus hardcover. It's in stock right now, available in 1 to 2 days. This is absolutely insane how many disparate comic book series this includes. It's 1,500 pages. Again, only $67.
Is it the mini comics or the actual comics?
The actual comics.
Oh.
So
like the reboot of DC, like when they took it over.
Yeah, the reboot.
Right. Okay, yeah. I remember reading that.
But it also has like the DC He-Man crossover miniseries from back in the day. It's got the one-offs with He-Man and Superman that they did outside of that little mini run. It's insane how many different, and I'm like, where is this? Where I was reading all this, I may have found it on another site when I was researching this, but it is absolutely amazing. Like if you want to catch up on fucking modern day He-Man comics and get all the old school stuff too, great deal. A great deal at fucking $67. And if you go to the show notes, I actually used our affiliate link. So that means, again, we'll see about a half a cent from your $70 purchase. All right, here we go. War for Cybertron. Who's caught up? Who watched the whole series?
Dude, I watched 3 episodes of that, and I was disgusted with it.
That's the same, and I listened to all the podcasts this week, and everyone said that it's a slow-moving thing, and so it's just I don't know. The internet
Optimus
is
Prime was a fucking bitch, a bitch. I felt sorry for Optimus Prime in the first episode when he gets bitched out by fucking Megatron.
Yeah, and I literally got within 15 minutes of finishing it last night, and and I passed out. It is a fucking slow burn. It's a lot of fan nods. Like, you can see a lot of good stuff. You can see how they're taking the G1 storyline and kind of fitting it in. Why Alita 1 is on Cybertron and not Earth. And sorry, spoilers here. Spoilers. I should have said that we might be talking about
I didn't finish watching it yet.
I'm not going to go into a lot of set. How far are you into it, Rock?
I'm still in the first season, episode 3.
Oh, first season. Okay, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
All right. There's not a lot to spoil, and I won't even actually talk about spoilers. But Roger, you're absolutely right. Slow burn, fan nods here and there. God, I think all of these, just like the original 3 seasons, were mini episodes that condensed it into an hour and a half. Like, I think all of this can be an hour and a half. Now, again, the whole season is only 3 hours. So it's not like it's this super long fucking thing. It's only 3 hours.
Yeah, but when you watch original cartoon and then you watch this, or even the movie, for fuck's sakes, and you're like, what the fuck happened? Like, Bumblebee's a gangster in here. Ultra Magnus is a sellout. And then you got Optimus Prime, who's a fucking pussy.
Yeah. And like I say, it's slow burn. I didn't mind it. I wasn't off put by it, but it is very much a return to that. They're just trying to sell toys. They're just trying to introduce as many characters, as many redecos as they humanly can, to tie some media into all the shit that we're buying anyways, you know. It hasn't made me buy anything else that I wouldn't have bought anyways if there had never been any media for these toys. I mean, anybody else one, I guess probably nobody else is buying these, right?
No.
Nope.
Nobody on this podcast. Okay. So, all right. Well, there you go. I guess we'll see you sooner rather than later. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't going to end it like that, but yeah, there's nothing for G.I. Joe really. So kind of shows you, hey, a podcast of 5 individuals that grew up with Transformers outside of Cliff that absolutely love them and don't really care for this new media that was such a big deal, released on December 30th. So let's see. AAA is still super active here. He's hanging out with us. AAA said he fell asleep during the first episode as well. It's absolutely terrible. And then he says, we'll see you sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.
Peace. All right. And